And we're back this time with desktop audio.
Once more
Oh,
with feeling, we got this. Hi everyone, how you
I'm
doing?
I'm just
We're
gonna
back.
drink my coffee. I'll be right back.
Um, Before we start, I would like to say thank you to everyone who plays and does anyone who plays in this game because without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. You guys, I just want to remind all the viewers that everything that's done here is not just me; it's everyone who's on the show that helps out and creates this game and makes it what it is. So thank you, everyone. Um,
Thank you.
From that, hi everyone. I hope your morning's going well, even though we had some technical difficulties. We are back. Um, and yeah, we are going to start off with a recap, a little intro for each person and their characters, and then a recap. We'll we'll have Sarah go last so she can give some channel announcements. So we'll start with our Mama Bear.
hi everyone. I'm Emma Hamalu on the internet, and I am playing Roisin, who is our moon elf druid.
And we love her.
Yeah.
Next is our new drow.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm playing Anthony Silverhorn and his mini robots.
Yeah. And last but certainly not least, lovely Lucy.
Oh, me? Hey
Yes.
guys, I'm Sarah. Welcome to my channel. I'll be playing Lucy, the Changeling Wizard Warlock. If this is your first time here, we are a charity channel. In this house, we don't take any income from Twitch because that just feels strange to me personally, because I'm just here to hang out with my friends and play games. Uh, if you'd like to donate, you can do that directly through the links that will be popping up for our charity of the month in chat. With a $5 to $10 donation, you get to create an NPC with our lovely DM over here. And if you'd like to influence our game, all of your bits that influence our game, all that money goes to charity as well, as does the sub income that I get from subs to this channel. If you sub to this channel, you can give us all a potion of greater healing, or you can give us all nat 20s so we can make the DM's life harder and foil her plans. Just kidding. It's collaborative storytelling. There's no us
Love to
versus her.
see it.
But yeah, thank you everyone who donated last month. We raised $91 and some odd change to go to our charity last month. We're shooting for another $100 this month. Let's do the thing. Take it away.
Yeah. I'll take it away. I was gonna say something. As long as you donate and get those bits and stuff, I'll let you foil any of my plans. I don't care. We love to see money be given to charities. Um, but we're gonna start with a recap, which is actually you, Sarah, of what happened last week. I hope you're prepared.
Well, we know how cameras went this morning, so let's give it a crack, shall we? So last week, Anthony started adjusting more to his new body.
Mm-hmm.
He started learning Undercommon and Elvish, um, which some of his party members may be fluent in. And he attempted to talk to Jack, failed at it, and then was later sneakily coerced into it by Lucy. Um, and he had trouble raging, so later that day when we were sparring, uh, Lucy and Jack may have egged him into sparring. It's fine. Lucy only got a little bloody. Ro had a lovely chat with the Lady of Twilight and offered her services personally as ambassador to her, updated about her about what was seen in the dream/vision that she had, and had a very lovely and sticky breakfast with her husband and son. Her son's only 4, so syrup
About
everywhere.
to be 4.
About to be 4. Um, Lucy got some bandages from Jack. He apparently has perfected his treatment of silver poisoning. He asked her out for a drink, The sparring happened. Did anything else happen with me? I have notes for you guys. I didn't take notes on my stuff.
You told everyone that, hey, Anthony's a drown out, don't mention
Oh
it.
yeah, Lucy went around and made sure everyone at the court was
threatened.
not. I mean, she threatened Shadow, but she doesn't like the other changeling there that much.
Echo?
No, it was Shadow.
No, you don't like the other changing. It's just Echo.
No, she likes Echo.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't like Shadow, and Shadow doesn't like her. It's fine. She may have threatened to stab Shadow should they be mean to her new dad. I have 2 daggers. But no, everyone else she was actually pretty pleasant on, went around and explained what had happened to Anthony and that they were to give him his space and when he was ready to talk to them, not to treat him oddly or weird or be surprised by it. Just let it be pleasant for him. Because damn it, he died.
Also, you had your dancing lesson, which...
Oh yeah, I had my dancing lesson,
Ro
which
and-
Ro
yeah.
and I should take notes on my own stuff.
Yeah.
That was actually really sweet. Rose Child caught me at a dance lesson, and now I'm paying triple for Ash to take dance lessons too.
In a tutu.
And we had our little moment
Yes.
on the way home.
Mm-hmm. Ro now knows my deep dark secret.
Of dancing. Of interpretive dancing. This episode is also going to be some downtime for you guys to do some really important connections and character growth. And we're going to start off with our mama bear.
Isn't he?
Yes. You would have talked to Ezra about last time you were here. You talked to him about taking lessons and learning more about the crafting of potions and salves. Okay, I gotta close my chat. God damn it. And other concoctions. And he promised that whenever you were here and you had the time to come and find him, and he would teach you what he could. So it is a new day. So you had made plans today to go and learn from him. So I would say it's early in the morning. You usually wake up early, and him as well. He's a very busy man. And you can find him where you usually do, which is in his own personal greenhouse where he has different types of plants growing. And he's already so early in the morning. He's already at work, and he doesn't turn around, but he greets you.
Good morning, dear.
Good morning. Good morning. Glad to see you're awake early.
Always.
This work takes time. So, first and foremost, he'll turn around and gives you a big smile. How are you, dear?
I'm doing very well. Yeah. Well, all things considered, obviously.
All things considered.
But yeah, things are going fine. Had a few pleasant days and training with sparring. Who am I? I don't know, but I did pretty well and I beat my husband. So.
Oh, there you go. It's 1 for 1 now. Or so I've been told.
Yes. Yeah. It's been nice to see Ash, and I spoke with the Lady of Twilight.
A feat in and of itself.
But yeah, I know I didn't update you afterwards because he was the one that led me away. He brought me there, didn't he? Yeah. But I was updating her on a vision that I've had that relates to these items she's looking into.
Good to know.
So
I've
given her.
Your friend is on that job as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Cataclysmia?
Yes. Yeah. She's wonderful.
Oh yes, I've met her. She's a cute little thing, full of emotion, feeling, and sunshine.
Yes. Also an expert in her field.
Oh yes, no. I respect her very much.
No, she is wonderful. She actually helped me adjust when I first reached continents. But yeah, I'll be giving her an update as well because it seems that what I saw were some items that the lady didn't know about. So that's exciting.
It sounds both exciting and terrifying.
Well, given that one of us died the last time we tried to retrieve one of
Mhm.
these items, I'm not. It's going to be
Hmm.
difficult.
Oh
Like,
yes, I get the feeling that one was an easy one.
easy, yes.
Mhm. All things considered.
All things considered. Yeah. Well, it's given us an opportunity to try and be smarter, I suppose. But it's obviously had quite a devastating effect on Anthony.
Oh yes. I can I've been helping Fëanor through it as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's whew, it's a lot of emotions there.
Of course.
A lot of
I
words.
I can't even imagine if I was in Fëanor's shoes.
Oh yes, no, it's concerning his situation. He'd be losing a partner
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah. But I suppose the silver lining is Anthony will be alive for a lot longer now.
True.
As much as I mean, I wasn't joking when I suggested this back on the islands, but I did present it as a potential solution to their predicament of longevity. Uh, but I guess
Maybe he took it to heart.
maybe I'm happy for them in that regard. I know that the current situation will take a little bit for them to overcome, but now they'll be together for even longer. You might as well see the
True.
positive in the situation.
Oh yes, no, he sees the positive, but there's a lot of negative he has to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not here to talk about them. We're here to talk about us. It's us time.
It is us time, I know.
Forget about them. They don't matter right now.
Did sure.
So, what does my dear darling druid want to learn today?
Well, I've been wanting to learn about healing remedies.
Yes.
So
I
I'm
have a
gonna
few things that could work for you.
Okay.
So, I think it's going to be great if you learn some healing, but also some harm. That's always fun. So,
Yes. Oh, I actually have something for you.
oh,
And I'll rummage in my bag and pull out the jar that has the 2 poison glands from the giant spider. Do anything with these?
oh, darling, I can do many things with this.
All right. I figured they would be useful.
Oh, very, very. This is actually going to work great with what I have planned for you today. So, first of all, we're gonna get you learning some healing potions. Always, you know, useful.
Yes.
Try not to die. Again.
Oh, too
Too
soon.
soon?
That is
Okay.
absolutely too soon. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's already out there. Anyway, we're also going to get you. I've noticed your friend Anthony has a bit of a issue with undead.
Yes. That's
So we're gonna
quite
get
the
you something that
understatement.
helps.
Okay.
You're gonna
All
be
right.
their saving grace even more than you already were.
Well, that's what I'm doing this for.
Yes. And we're gonna I think a sop would be, and you see him flipping through like he you see this book appear with like a wave of their hand, and it's a heavy tome. and it's floating next to him. And as he's looking at it, he's moving his hand to flip pages, but he's not touching them.
Mm.
And he said, let's see. No, that's too far advanced for you now. We'll have to do that later. Okay, this one's gonna help you heal faster naturally. It's not a potion of healing, but it'll help you speed up any natural healing to solve. You're gonna do great with that, I know it. And this one ties into the other one. We're gonna get you making some antitoxic. And I'm gonna teach you how to make poison, because it's great when you poison people. When they deserve it. Sometimes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
I'm sure your friend Lucy would agree.
Mm. I can see the value of poison. Obviously, ties into some of the magic that you and I are able to do. So I think that sounds good.
And I'll show you a few things to get a few extra little kicks. It'll be great, I promise.
All right.
But from that, this poison gland from this apparently very huge spider.
Oh, it was horrendously large.
I love it. I wish I could have been there to see it. From far away, obviously.
Yeah.
But this is going to be great for your poison.
Mm.
The problem is we have to learn how to get it to last longer so you can keep it in a jar. Right now it's in its natural enclosure. That sounds more like an animal. But it's in the body part it's supposed to be. So it'll stay there. But usually these are produced by the animal when needed, and they fill up the gland and then it's used. So we're going to learn how to filter it to make it a little bit last a little bit longer outside of its natural cage. And so it will stick to weapons or also start getting you on the process of getting you on the process of getting you to make something you can ingest. So if you want to just slip it into someone, it's great.
That's what she said?
I don't know, darling. I'm gay.
All right.
But this one will taste horrible, so I don't suggest you slip it into someone's drink. Don't ask me how I know that. But this will be great for your poison. I have a few items for your potions of healing, but this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go out shopping, get you some more ingredients so you don't dry me of mine.
I would never.
That's what they all say. So you don't dry me of mine, and so I can show you what you have to look for and the different options you have. You don't have to use all the same ingredients all the time. There are different herbs and ingredients that'll do the same thing. So, would you do me the honors of going on a shopping date with me, dear?
Absolutely.
Oh, perfect. Well,
we could pick up a coffee while we're on the way.
That would be great. I would love that. I need a coffee. I've only had 3 cups so far.
I can tell.
It's great. Come on.
All right. How have you been doing anyway?
Oh, busy. Busy as a
Just
bee.
work? Any personal life?
Maybe.
Been to visit a certain someone at an embassy?
When I can. We're not an exclusive thing. It's just when we
no, of course.
see each other. I did meet someone in town.
Really?
Quite handsome. Yes. I believe they said they were a dance instructor.
Oh, I've met him.
Oh?
Yes.
He's
very handsome.
Oh, yes, he is. I know. I'm very much aware of how handsome he is.
Well, I'm very happy for you.
Thank you. I don't think it's a relationship, but we've been out a few times.
You don't need to have a relationship to have fun.
Oh yes, I'm far too busy for one.
Mm.
But I've spent my time here and there and everywhere.
Hmm.
Just you know, this and that and all.
Yes, well, glad to hear it.
And have you been spending your time with your very lovely husband?
Well, mostly enjoying each other's company and co-parenting.
I'm sure
Mm.
you're enjoying lots of each other's company.
Yes, it has been very nice to have him on a more full-time basis right now. Not gonna lie. I
You
mean,
know
it's
how to
very
pick them.
exciting when you haven't seen each other in a long while and then you suddenly like are in each other's arms again. But you know,
I know what you mean.
it's also nice just to have some comfortable time together.
Sometimes a very familiar presence is just what is needed.
Mm, yes. And given what happened recently, I've appreciated having him close and
hmm
just being thankful for what I have.
That's always good to do. Have you
Mhm.
all decided on moving here or not?
Yes, I believe we have decided. I suppose I'm leaving the initial move up to him, but
hmm
uh, I yes, definitely want to.
That's good. It'll be nice to
Mhm.
have you around more often.
Mhm.
And as you're talking, you're walking and
Mhm.
talking,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
you've already made your way to Hazelbridge, and you kind of smell the nice, you feel the nice ocean breeze and smell the salt in the air.
Mm.
Um, it's not briny, but it's like it's refreshing. It gets more briny once you get to the docks.
Listen, live in a coastal city. I love the
Yeah,
smell. It's
you
the
you
smell
know
of home
exactly
for
what I'm
me.
talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
then.
Mhm.
And as you're walking, he's leading you through the city.
Mm.
Not even really looking where he's going. It seems like he's already naturally knows where he's going. And the city of Hazelbridge is a quite a large city. As we
Mm.
mentioned before, it is a port city where a lot of goods come and go. So you have a big area of docks. It is a city that's composed of an inner city that's walled and an outer city that's also walled. And the outer city is where most of the markets are. There are shops within the inner city, but the big markets are in the outer city.
Okay.
And there's a few of them. And he'll explain to you because you may have not seen all of it. 'Cause it's quite a large city.
Mhm.
But he lets you know that I have a picture because I actually made a
A
Maya.
picture.
I don't have it uploaded, but I have it for
Oh,
me.
okay.
I will upload it during break.
Sure.
There's three big markets in the outer city. Um, there's two that are closer together. He says that those two are really good for foods and textiles and crafts. But there's one market, one large market that is near the southern dockward.
Mhm.
Um, that is better for more. It's better for the type of things you're looking for because it's closer to the dockwards. They kind of get first dibs on uh the goods that come in.
Mhm.
I don't know if this actually works in real life, but this is how it works in my game because this is fantasy and I get to make it up.
It's your world, yeah.
Um, it's my world. Um, so they get the more rare items, including herbs. There are a few stalls there that he says they're a little shady, but that's exactly where you want to go.
All right. You getting me into criminal things, so
Maybe. Are you complaining?
no, not
Exactly.
at all.
That's what I thought.
Hmm.
But let me
I'll
see.
just have to make sure I don't take my son here when I'm shopping.
Oh, he'll be fine. If
Mhm.
anybody tries to mess with you or your family, just let me know.
Okay.
Trust me. Just let them know you're with me. They won't bother you.
I will be sure to name drop you as often as I can.
Oh, yes, please. I may look harmless, but dear, I've been alive for many years.
Yes, I'm aware.
But let's see. And he'll start just walking you through the city. He'll take you to the outer, to the wall of the inner city, and passes you through a gate. And you see, it's quite a large gate. The walls of it go up high, and every so often there's a tower point for guards. Um, and you see carts coming in and going, people traveling, and he takes you past that. And you see that this next to the gate, actually, part of the gate is actually a river that passes through. So they've used that to kind of like let certain things pass through the water. And you go through it, you cross a bridge to get to cross the river. Words. The coffee's wearing off now, guys. And he takes you to a through a district called the Sword District because it is mainly a blacksmithing area. So there are a lot of different blacksmiths, and you find that because it's such a big district, people get to specialize their shops. So there's shop that specializes in swords or weapons, another one that specializes in metal armor, another one that specializes in scale mail, another one that specializes in even like metal jewelry. So you have small shops that are specialized in one specific thing, which makes them very, very well done. Um, so he takes you through there and lets you see. It's really nice because you walk in and you hear the um, I don't know if anybody else finds this kind of like relaxing, but you hear like the hammer hitting the metal, that kind of smell, that smell of the furnace, people just walking and talking as they pass you by. So it has that very medieval feeling because you hear a lot of
Yeah.
the smithing going on. Um, he actually takes you before the market. He takes you through um there's one shop. He shows you that specializes actually in metal bottles, but they also have glass bottles. And he takes you, you meet this a very lovely tall Goliath, bald head, tattoos over, very strong. He has like that thick torso, but those very big arms that
Mm-hmm.
are used for smithing. And while he has some larger pieces, you see that there's a beautiful array of both metal and glass bottles. Some are simple, some are carved, some have gems inlaid in them. Um, and as he takes you in, Feanor just smiles and waves. Oh, Tommy, hi, how are you doing? And the Goliath takes a moment, but kind of turns around to see. He was like, "Ah, Ezra, how are you? And who is this one?" And he looks to you. Hi,
Hi, hello. I'm Roisin.
it is a pleasure to meet you, miss. And he
Mm.
holds out a hand, and it's a very large hand compared to yours. He's
Yeah.
about 7.5 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he's wearing gloves, but he takes one off, so he's not a dirty handshake to give you a handshake.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what can I do for you today? Um, and Ezra looks to you and says, if you're gonna make potions, you're gonna need bottles.
Yes.
You're gonna get bottles. You might as well make them yours, you know? As of course you can get simple glass or metal bottles, however you wish. Um, but there are some that have very intricate designs that you could get. And don't worry about price, I'll pay for everything.
All right.
Um,
Uh, well, I suppose we'll need certain kinds to keep the more corrosive materials in.
mhm.
Mm.
Glass is great for acids and poisons.
Well, she'll shop around and find some designs
Mhm.
that she quite likes. She might, if she can,
Mhm.
get like little sets of them in
Oh,
small boxes because
can you
she.
repeat that? You cut out.
Oh yeah, so sure. She might get a little crate of nicely designed ones, like a little set of them,
Mhm.
for if she makes batches to sell.
Yeah, you could do that.
Mhm.
You could do that. And there's many different ones. There's some that have a texture and a very nice flowing shape.
Yeah.
Others that are colored glass, and even some that look like stained glass was shaped into a bottle. These are very, very lovely. They have the regular brown bottle glass, which is good for things that, for liquids or materials that can't be too exposed to sunlight. Um, and he has some frosted glasses. It's some that are just have the most intricate glass details that you wouldn't think a man so large with such big hands could get done, because it is almost a whole scene in the glass bottle and in the metal bottle, either done with more glass or etched into the metal. And he does beautiful work.
Hmm.
But if you pick a crate of whatever you like, he looks you happily. There's even ones that have twine wrapped around them and have little charms on them already.
Cute.
Um,
Sure.
but yeah, you can pick a crate of all the ones you want.
Hmm.
And it seems that he's worked with Ezra enough where they have kind of like a price going, like you buy this many, you get this for we get them for this much.
Hmm.
And then he happily gets the crate, and he tells Tommy to keep them here. He actually tells us that just send them to my place. You know where to send them. He's like, no problem. Done and done. And he looks to you. Is anything else I can do for you?
Oh, no, not right now. I think the bottles will suffice.
All right. Well, I hope my bottles serve you well, miss.
I'm sure they will.
If you need
Um,
anything else or anything custom design, you let me know. Any friend of Ezra's a friend of mine.
I will. I may eventually start thinking about branding, but
Ooh, we do custom logos on the bottles. I don't
all
design
right.
them.
Well, I'll get in touch with you if that becomes a thing. But yeah, I'm sure I'll become a frequent customer.
Perfect.
Mm.
Well, I'll leave you to your shopping of whatever it is you were talking about. Not gonna get into it because I heard the word poison, but I'll see you all later. And they say
Goodbye.
their goodbyes.
Hmm.
And he takes you walking. He keeps you walking, and he tells you Tommy's the best, one of the best glass blowers I have ever met, and that's
It's
saying something.
it's beautiful work.
Hmm.
Hmm.
If you ever need anything, just let them know. They'll do it for
Okay,
you.
I will. Thank
Um,
you.
very welcome. And you're walking and talking. If there's anything specific you'd like to discuss, you can do it now or wait for later. Um,
Um, no, because she's just checked in with him. It'll mostly just be idle chit chat between
yeah.
a girl and her friend.
Yeah, he'll be talking to you about like different places to eat around here,
Mm,
and what he prefers, and places to drink.
mm,
Kind of like you said, idle chit chat, and
mm-hmm,
he'll take you to a market where part of it looks very obviously. There's big stalls, a lot of people kind of like barking at you to, hey, buy this, buy that. We have this, we have that. And you see those very beautiful, like when you go to an Indian street market, like baskets full of spice that just comes up to a cone, and they're
mm.
very colorful, very beautiful,
I'll buy some
different.
spices while I'm
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. No, you can definitely buy some spice. Refill
Is
your
spice?
stock. It's
Mm-hmm.
spice. The actual spice, not the drug.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you could find that here somewhere.
Mm,
But there's a small part of the market that he takes you. It's more inwards between walls, but it's almost like any herbalist dream. It all looks like it all has this witchy cabin in the woods type.
Mm.
Um, and there's a few uh that are together. They all sell slightly different things. They understand to not compete with each other when they're right next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So again, they specialize in certain different things. But he will take you into a shop. Um, it is the last. It's almost a large alley, so it's the last shop at the end where it closes off, and it is old wood, blackened. Some of it looks like it's dried wood from the beach. And it's a mixture. It has you see a lot of charms and talisman hanging from it. Um, and he opens the door, and you hear the um the chime of not a bell, not metal, but bones. And as you walk in, it seems to be empty. Um, and he tells you, just wait here a moment. Um, and he kind of looks around with a fur on his brow. Where is she? Uh, Cassandra. And from the back, you hear some movement, but then you hear a voice, not from where you were looking towards. Back, it's behind you. It's like, hello. And you see a woman. You're not sure if they're human or they're humanoid. Uh, with a hood up. They have actually a bandage across their eyes, so you can't really see what their eyes look like. And they're wearing a lot of layers, scarves, homemade stuff, a lot of skirts that all have charms hanging from it. But she looks, even though her eyes are bandaged, she has a bandage across her face. She looks through both of your faces. Hi,
Hello.
how can I help you? How have you been, Ezra? And they kind of go into, I've been fine, this back and
Mm-hmm.
forth. And you, how are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. What's your name?
Roshi.
Hmm, thank you.
Mm.
Interesting. Well, what can I do for you? What are you looking for?
I believe we're here for ingredients, right, Ezra?
Yes, yes, we are. And he'll give her a list. Um, and she nods and listens. And she looks to you. Well, all right, I can do that for you. I believe I have everything in stock. Just come with me for a moment.
All right.
And she guides you. And as she walks, you see that uh, even though she has all these charms, she doesn't make a sound. And she walks very gracefully towards the back. You see her hand going up and touching some things in specific places, almost just like making her way through. This is what she does. And then she goes to the back. The back wall is full of these little drawers, and they're all labeled. It's some in languages that you know, some in languages that you don't know. Um, and she looks to them. Well, there are many different ingredients that'll do the same thing here. What potency are you looking for?
Oh, well, I'm only just a beginner, so
Hmm.
I suspect things that will achieve that end. Although there is one that I'm trying to work towards that might be a little stronger. The healing draft.
Healing. Oh, well, also depending on the ingredients, you'll work in a longer time limit. We'll get you some. Oh, I know. And you see her kind of stand up straight and just take a whiff of the air. Ah, there it is. And she'll take a basket that seems to have been there, a small one, a woven basket, and she'll start opening drawers without looking or reading. Um, and she you see her picking specific amounts of things. Like she knows how much you'll need. She doesn't ask.
Mm-hmm.
And you see her pick like a sprig of a plant you're not sure is a purple plant. And then she takes the couple of sprigs, puts one back. She's like, "No, you're not gonna need that." And she starts filling up your basket, and she's explaining it as you are watching her. Uh, it seems to just be an automatic thing for her. She'll explain what she's doing. She'll explain that what what you can use for your potions of healing, what the certain potencies of each are, and why you would use this one for maybe a regular potion of healing, another one for a longer, for say a greater a potion of greater healing.
Mm-hmm.
He says this one is much more potent but harder to work with, so that's why this one takes a lot longer than the regular potion of healing. This one
All
has
right.
about the same potency, but a little less, but then you have to water it down. And she's just babbling about the process.
Mm-hmm.
And in the end, she looks to you and just smiles and hands you the basket. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Anything else I can do for you?
No, I think we're trying to collect some ingredients to craft a poison, but I'm not sure if that's already included in the list.
It is.
Fabulous.
I have them all separate. Nezra knows.
Okay. Well, it's very kind of you. I'm sure I'll be back for some return business, although I imagine some of these things I could forage.
You could if you're in the right space,
Mm-hmm.
the right area.
Well, if I ever come into excess, I'll maybe bring some for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was very nice to meet you, Roshan Yamanadal. I'll see you again.
Yes. I kind of looked to Ezra because I didn't give her my surname.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He just raises an eyebrow.
Well, if thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
He walks you out. You see that there's no payment exchanged.
Well, that was unusual.
It can be.
Sure. How does she know my surname? Okay. Well,
She knows
looks-
many things.
apparently.
You also gave her your name, so
Well, my first name.
you give someone your first name. She's not faced, so she hasn't taken it, but people can know a lot from just a name.
All right.
Just a little lesson.
Just trying to be polite.
Give a nickname if you wish.
Yeah.
I trust her. She's not going to put any curse on you, I promise. She's a very kind soul.
Well, I mean,
And
when
not
we're
a
out
little weird.
about in Kalish or Ilrun, we try to use names where we're trying to stay hidden, but I wouldn't have thought to have to try and protect myself here.
You don't have to protect yourself from her, but others may have more nefarious intentions. She just can read a lot into a name, but she can't do anything with it.
Right.
I promise.
Sure.
I wouldn't have taken you anywhere you've gotten in real trouble.
No, I understand. I
Yes?
I don't know. It's like what's the point in having a name if you don't use it?
Well, it's not that you can't use it. Not everyone's here to take your name or do something with it.
No, but if you're being cautious, you just wouldn't give it to anyone, would you?
It's up to you what you do with your name.
Hmm.
It's your own. You haven't technically given it to her. You just Notice she didn't say, "May I have your name?"
Mm-hmm.
She said, "What is your name?"
Yes. It's fine.
Plus, there's a very big law here in people taking your name.
All right.
We're aware of the Fae that come in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on,
Anyway.
don't be dour.
I'm not being dour. We have our ingredients now.
And you still have your name.
Yes.
You've given me your name and I haven't taken it. You haven't given it to me.
Yes. I know.
So you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
But just keep in mind if someone asks you if they can have your name. You can say your name, but they say you can't have it, but you may call me so and so. And you can give your actual name if you wish.
Okay.
You can say your actual name as long as you don't give it. There we go. I'll teach you more about Fae wording.
Sure. I mean, we had a healthy amount of Fae beings back home, but
Fae beings and Fae are different.
I believe we have both. Anyway.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get you ready to heal and hurt someone.
All right.
And he'll lead you back to the court words. He'll lead you back to the court into the teleportation circle. And as you're walking, it's funny because you don't notice, but he does, that you now have paper stuck in your hair.
Okay.
Dear, I think you've had a new addition to your look.
What do you mean? Something got stuck.
He plucks one. He doesn't open it, but it's a paper in the shape of a bird.
Oh.
You have a few of those, actually.
Oh. Oh my. Start
think you
working
have-
through it to think of it.
They have
When
a
you have your
total-
text message notifications turned off
Yeah,
and you come back to
yeah.
100 of them.
Yeah.
Oops.
What has the group chat been doing?
I missed an
Um,
entire conversation. Oh dear.
That's happened to me once or twice.
Yeah.
He's like, I won't open them. I believe I'll destroy them if I open them because they're not meant for
Oh,
me.
yes.
But
Thank you.
uh,
All right. Whew. I wonder how long they've been there.
I would have told you. I think as we were walking, and you see that you're now closer to where the building and the teleportation circle
Mhm.
is. I think they've just kind of just gone straight in there as we've been walking.
Wow.
Do you want me to
Does
check
hide
if
a
there's
great
any
many
under your
things.
hair?
Sure. Okay. Be careful of Busby.
Oh, okay. Yes, of course. He kind of he goes through your hair. He's like, "Did you know you have a wad of hair that's just honey?
Yes.
You should probably brush that out."
I mean, I could, but then she's just going to make more.
Well, then why don't you keep your some? You know what? I'm not even gonna get into this conversation. And he takes out one more.
It's her mess. Leave her alone.
It's your hair.
I know. It keeps her safe when we're fighting.
Oh.
Anyway, I start opening them.
And you notice they all, instead of just like regular parchment, some of them are actually slightly different. Some of them are more colorful or have a scent to them.
Oh.
And there's a few that are from the Soul Seekers. And there's not anything specific, and then they just let you know. Dear Rasheen, thank you for checking on us. We're doing well. We hoped we're glad that you're traveling and we're happy for your new position of ambassador to the islands. We're very proud of you. Unfortunately, we have not run into any redheaded twins by these names, but we'll keep an eye out for you. We hope to see you soon. Um, much blessings and so's name. You get another one that's specific to a little group that's not from the island. From Nisha and Gagarak. There you go. I said that right. Um, and this was actually a few pages stuck together, and by the handwriting, you can tell it was Nisha who wrote them. And she just is just very excited. It's like, "Oh my God, Rashika, how are you? I haven't heard from you so long. I'm so glad you're okay. I can't believe you're Charlie. I hope to meet you soon. Oh my God, you and Ilra we were there just a few weeks ago." And they're just detailing things that have happened to them. And in the end, they're like, "We haven't seen any twins. I don't think we've seen anybody with different colored eyes. But we'll keep a lookout. This is the best we could do. Hopefully we didn't disappoint. Much love, Nisha and Gagarak." And then you see like Gagarak's name just scribbled, just like with like if you dipped a nail in ink, that's what it would look like. And then you have one last letter from this one's one of the ones that smells really nice. And it's from Xander. And it starts, "Dear Rasheen, I'm happy to hear from you again, and I hope your travels are treating you well. The songs I've this the songs I've written about the Moon Maiden with ocean eyes full of sadness have done pretty well, specifically in the more sailor parts of town. Mm. I have a few things that might interest you, the information that you seek. I have not seen a woman with two different color eyes that matches your tattoo, but I will keep a lookout for you. I have not seen red-headed twins with the name Oswald and Wallace, but I've seen interesting things. I've seen other twins that might pertain to what you're looking for. I'm not sure. If you ever find yourself in... Where's my map? If you're currently in Ilrun, if you ever find yourself in where's it? Oh, here we go. In Fernshire. I have a friend that can get in contact with me. Send me a letter, and I'll be there as soon as I can. Much love, Xander. P.S. Do your eyes still carry sadness? I wonder.
Right. If that's not, she'll put them away for just now.
Love letters.
Of
Should I tell
course.
Jarek?
Oh, sure.
Hmm.
This one writes songs about him.
Oh, I believe he has competition then. He might beat them into submission.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I would love to see that.
I've seen people start wars over people that are beautiful.
Yes, well.
But not saying that your beauty wouldn't start a war. I wouldn't suggest it.
No. No, there's no competition, I'm afraid. Jack would kick everyone's ass, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
Apart from mine.
Of course. But come on, you have a long day ahead.
Yes.
And he'll take you back to the greenhouse. From that, he will spend the day. And actually, he's going to tell you we're going to have to spend many days, at least a week in total, to learn these things. I can only teach you one at a time, and some of them take 3 days. If you're willing to put in the work, I'm willing to put in the work as well.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get started. And he'll take you through the different process throughout your time there. You can go ahead and roll me 3 skill checks. You can use either nature or roll with if you're proficient at an herbalism kit, you can roll with that.
I'm proficient with herbalism kit.
Or a poison kit. I don't think you are.
No, not yet. So 3 with herbalism kit.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
And one, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's fine.
One is a dirty 20. I wrote an 11, 12, and a 13. So that'll be an 18, 19, and a 20.
Oh, yeah, that's more than what you
plus
need.
7 with my herbalism kit.
You're a quick learner. You
Sequence. I love it.
Yeah. You're a very quick learner, and while at points you may have gotten slowed down with how things went, you picked it right back up. And it didn't take you an extra time. You were able to learn what he put down at the first few tries, and at the end of this week you will have 1 antitoxin, 1 potion of healing, a soothing salve, a pomander of warding, a potion of greater healing, and 1 poison. And ingredients to make more should you wish.
Yeah.
At least 2 more of each.
Okay, 2 more. I'll write that down. I would have asked him if he could help by creating some antitoxin as well, so that I can have one for everyone if he's open to it.
He would have done that while you worked out. He would have
Sure.
created antitoxin for each member of your party. Okay. So. From that, we'll move on from your lessons. Is everybody okay? Does anybody need a break now instead of in 30 minutes? Okay. As the first day passes and you are in Ezra's workshop and you're able to have Aj there with you should you wish in a very specific area away from poison plants. Anthony, where are you? It's towards the evening. Or it's later in the day, not towards the evening yet.
Probably out in the garden. I have a small kind of paper bag and a small wicker basket, like a little child-sized one, and a candle. And I've lit the candle and created a small hot air balloon and released it into the air.
Having fun.
Well, thinking big picture. Make enough of these, we could fly.
Fanner looks at you with his mouth. You're gonna need a lot of candles.
Well, fortunately for us, there are people who know how to create fire.
There's also people that are made out of fire, so.
I don't know if that's a viable job source. I think that's extorted labor.
Not if you pay them. It's not extorted if you don't extort them.
I'm not comfortable with using someone's personal body heat to make a balloon fly.
Well, wouldn't you need a conductor or whatever?
No, actually.
No. Well.
It's designed for 1 or 2 people, 3 at most.
That's still a lot of candles.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Better. Though displeased, my nephew and Lucy went through such deception.
But are you surprised?
No.
So. I'm glad that they helped you. In whatever manner.
Me too. I am grateful for their help. They're good people, even if they won't admit to it.
They are. If you're feeling up to it, I would love to take you out. Believe it or not, we are engaged, but we have yet to go on a proper date.
That's true.
It only
Yes,
took
let's
you
go on a date.
tonight.
Sure.
All right. I'll go to you and hold you close to him and just give you a very sweet kiss.
Kiss him back and jump as Freya shoots the balloon out of there. We're working on it.
A delicate matter. I don't think I want people in that if you could just shoot it down so easily.
It's leisurely, not combatively a thing. I
That's an
do make other
interesting-
things that are not explosive. I'm not.
He looks to Freya.
Freya was a combination of my gift from Gond and my abilities to do these things. That's another thing. I do make good things.
I'm not saying they're not good. They're just a little hot.
Give a man certain tools, he will make certain things.
Yes. All that. What is it? Give a man a fish and he'll be fed for a day. Teach a man how to fish and he'll be fed his entire life. I don't know. Some sort of human proverb or something like that.
Yes.
Well, why don't we spend a nice time getting ready for our dates? And we'll go out. We can get to actually talk and enjoy some time.
I would like that. Leave the kids with Jack.
Yes.
Leave the kids with Bryce.
Yes.
Got it.
I've spoken with Jack, and I don't think he's gonna be available tonight.
Why?
I don't know. He said he had something to do. He's been going out in the town more often.
Good for him.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
really
good for him.
gotten out of his shell.
Good.
Well, come on, get ready. There's a whole new wardrobe for you should you need it.
Oh, thank God. I've just been wearing my old clothes and they don't fit. I've had to find 3 different belts and none of those fit. In fact, I think my waist is a bit more.
Have you tried my clothes?
Yes, I'm actually smaller than you and I don't care for it.
Oh dear. That's adorable.
Apparently, Drow are very skinny people overall.
Elves can tend to be quite lean, especially
Yes.
drow.
Well, I enjoy it. It's nice and I like the sparkly freckles I've adopted.
They're quite adorable.
Thank you.
Come
I have a
on.
mole on my knee. I've discovered that today.
Interesting. Do you have any other interesting birthmarks anywhere else I should know about? You know what? I'll just cover them later.
Good.
He'll put his head around your waist and walk you to the room.
Just lean against him and hold his hand. I do have to fix up the golem still, though.
You can do that later.
Yes.
I mean, you could go work on your golem and not go on a date with me.
No, just a list of things and advancements that are running through my head can be put to the side for a night for you.
For me? Just for me? I feel
Just
so
for you.
special.
Well, I was told that I'm supposed to be the romantic one, but obviously you're the romantic one.
You're supposed to be the romantic one. Who said that? Clearly someone who doesn't know you.
One of the guards, I think.
Who?
I think one of the guards, but they also threatened me if I hurt you, they would never find my body, so.
I have friends.
Yes, I've become painfully aware of that over the past few days.
What can I say? I'm a lovable guy. Come on. And he'll take you to your room. He that day he had set up like a whole new wardrobe for you. And you look at it, it's colors that would match very well with your new skin tone. As well as a lot of bronzes for Gond. And you have grays and gray blues, some soft colors. It's a bit more so there's it splits between muted colors and something a little bit more colorful should you feel more comfortable.
Just run my hands through it. I didn't make these or request. Did you request all of these for me?
I did. Are you gonna do something about it?
Well, might smooch you on a date. I don't know.
Oh no, my fiance might smooch me on a date.
Tragic that.
Tragedy.
Everybody will see.
Yes.
Lots of more colorful stuff. Wear this today.
Will look lovely. I
Thank
accept
you.
the consequences I got for my dastardly deeds.
Mm,
Mm.
no good deed goes unpunished,
Ah,
right?
yes. Talk about
Anyways,
punishment later when we're back home.
you know I'm a glutton for it.
Yeah. Please. We have to go on the date first.
I'll go and change as soon Freya and Kristoff kind of just bounce on a bed.
Mm-hmm. You get changed, and once you're out, you see that he's wearing a very nice button-down shirt. It's fitted to him. The sleeves are rolled up. The the shirt is open up to the middle, but he has this very lovely sash across from his across his shoulder. Um, and he's wearing his he's in his elven form, so he has nice deep brown skin. So he's wearing muted like burnt orange shirt with a brown sash. It has sort of metallic weave to it, and he's wearing matching but darker brown pants and boots. It's all very much fitted to him, so he looks ace. Bubble butt.
Just look him over and smile. Well, aren't I a lucky bastard?
Yes, you are. You see that he's putting his hair up, and yeah, he does have actual flowers in his hair. And he looks you over. And are you wearing anything specific?
More of a warmer tones, something complementary to the darker skins and silvers and whites. Probably more in the green, gray, warmish areas, like those periwinkle, not periwinkle, that's too bright of a blue. Softer blues, like baby blues. Just walk over to him and kiss his hands, and he'll put up his hair. Put a little pin in it. There. Perfect.
Lovely as always.
Well, at least you can be gorgeous. I'm just handsome.
I am gorgeous, aren't I?
You are. Kiss his cheek.
You make quite the pair. Come on, let's go make other people jealous.
Jealous of you or jealous of me?
Either or both.
I like this.
Come on. He'll grab your hand and take you to the teleportation circle. And it is it's still twilight where you are, but once you get into Hazelbridge, you notice that it's towards sunset. And he looks to you. Do you like tapas?
Yes.
I know a beautiful tapas place with a lovely atmosphere. Slow light, quite beautiful.
Well, lead away. It's already a beautiful night from what I can tell.
Will be. Oh, any night with you is a beautiful night.
Any night with me is stuck in a workshop, getting all greasy.
I don't mind.
Good.
Come
We
on.
have 1,000 years of that.
I know. I'm looking forward to them.
Good.
Come on. And he'll walk you through. And you see, there are certain shops that are closing down now. But he takes you to this strip of shops and restaurants, and you see a very lovely restaurant. It's family run. It is has a wooden not storefront because it's a restaurant, but a wooden front, and there's a hostess there to greet you. They have outside seating in the front, inside seating, and they seem to have a back outside seating. Um, but the hostess looks to you, and she's a dwarf, a very nice braided beard, curly brown hair, is wearing slacks and an apron. It's like, hi, how can I help you?
Seat for two, please.
For two, outside or inside?
Look to Fanar. Dealer's choice.
I think inside would be nice. It has a nice atmosphere. And the outside seems a little, and the back seems a little full.
All right. Inside, please.
Can do. And she'll take two menus and walk you inside. And this is very beautiful, low light atmospheres. You see what would look like what we know as fairy lights, but they're not connected to anything. They're small little motes that are like floating around the edges of where the ceiling meets the wall. They slowly change colors, and as you walk in, the tables have a nice space between them, so they're not crowded. So people can have their own personal conversations, and each table has this very beautiful uh, glass flower lantern that gives this really nice um, low light, um, a nice glow between the people talking, and they lead you to a corner booth where you're close to the outside, so you can see out the front because it's all open, and you can see a little bit towards the back outside seating area, and then the rest of the restaurant. So it's a nice view of everything, and she sets the menus down for you. Your waiter will be with you in a second.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And Feanor takes out the seat for you.
Don't think I recall the last time someone pulled a seat out for me.
Well, get used to it.
You're right. That would spoil everything. As I sit down.
I said get used to it.
No. Can't get used to it. That'd be rude.
Well, I guess I'll have to keep doing it until you get used to it.
Oh dear.
Come on. And you look at the menu, and there's a lovely array of foods and wines. I have a menu for this, guys. I'm prepared. I'll show you once I can find it. 'Cause I didn't open it. Where is it? Here. They have it's all tapas. It's a tapas place. But they have patatas bravas with garlic aioli, which is just slices of potato with a nice aioli sauce, mushroom croquettes, um chorizo manchego and olive skewers, garlic shrimp with lemon and parsley, baked chuto chips. They have a nice Spanish cheese board, which wouldn't be Spanish here, but it would be, I don't know, a Lorian
It's
cheese
wood
board.
elf, because the wood elves are the Spanish ones, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's specifically from Kalish now that actually that they can do trade, and it comes from the Howling Woods area near where Jarek and his parents live. They have empanadas. They have a lot of food. And he lets you look it over. He's like, well, you could order whatever you want, however much you want. They have a good wine as well.
Well,
Try different things.
I think I like fruit wines. I've discovered I don't like whiskey anymore.
Mm,
No spicy foods, unfortunately, but earthy, warm tones seem to
earthy warm
be what I like.
tones.
So tomatoes with a little, I don't know, herb stuff.
They have pan con tomate, which I think you'll like. One won't get you the roasted peppers. They have a lovely flank steak with goat cheese on toast.
That sounds amazing.
Hmm And they have olive tapenade as well.
Yes, I would like the roasted peppers because these are mild peppers from what I remember.
Okay, some roasted peppers it is. Um, Eventually you do get a waitress. It's a lovely spring elegant that comes and she's very peppy and takes your orders. And asks you, would you like a wine paired with each of these orders?
Oh, look to Fenrir. Yes.
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 Yes. Perfect. We'll get right on that. It'll just be a moment. Um,
I
and
know
then
you've brought the wrong food glutton. I'm not. I usually just eat whatever Jenny gives me, and she just happily just gives me whatever. You know, I only have one wine in my cellar, right?
I'm painfully aware.
And it's your wine. It's the one you like. It's
Yes.
yes.
Yes, I am aware. But now you can try different wines, and if you like some, we can get some for the.
That'd be fantastic. I'm still discovering a whole new world, and I think my taste buds like more of the citrusy side of things now.
We can figure that out then. And she did bring you a water while you
Mm-hmm.
wait. Um, and you see Fanner's kind of just looking around, and you can make a perception check if you want.
All right. What is he perceiving?
I don't know. What are you perceiving? What do your elf eyes see?
I don't know.
You're an elf.
You do have
I
nat
don't love
20s
it.
to spend still from our lovely subscribers.
Okay, yeah. So I'll use a nat 20 for
Oh, a nat
26.
20
Yeah.
for 26. You're looking around the restaurant, just taking how beautiful it is. You see that the back outside seating area, it's almost an enclosed, it's not almost, but it is an enclosed garden with various tables. And you almost pass them by, but you see two people that you know outside on a table furthest away from you. You see a blonde that you know, uh, whose name is Lucy. Out with a brown curly haired man whose face you can't see because you're looking at his back.
Just study them for a moment, and then lean over Fëanor. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Do we send wine over to them to embarrass them as the good parents we are, or
Let them have their time, dear.
of course? And then we send wine over to
No,
them.
no, no, we don't. Right now, we're enjoying ourselves and they're enjoying themselves.
All right. Take his hand and kiss it, and just watch him for a moment.
Hey, you're feeling alright.
I just can't believe how lucky I've been in life to have met you.
Oh, well, I can agree with that. I was lucky enough to find you.
You were lucky enough to find me on a battlefield before I punched you.
Well, you know, I do like a man who throws a mean right hook.
Yeah, I am sorry for that still.
It's fine. It's not the first punch I've taken and it won't be the last.
Yes.
The most memorable, I think. But
True.
I wanted you to go out so you could enjoy yourself. You could talk about other things that aren't what happened.
True. There's been a lot on my mind. Now that I'm actually forced away from it.
Anything you want to talk about?
Well, us, really.
Oh. You're not breaking up with me, are you?
No, that would be
Sounds really
cruel and
suck, 'cause
unusual. Yes,
I
you
just
just
brought, yeah.
don't. No, I'm not. I'm crass, but not that crass.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just more. Would you want kids in the future?
Oh.
I mean, adoption is always a thing.
It is. More kids in the future.
I'm sure Tessa or my sister-in-law, if we ask, would be surrogate mothers if we asked.
Once things settle down, maybe? It's a possibility.
That's a good goal.
Yeah. I don't want to bring a child into the world, into a family that's running around, possibly dying.
That's the other thing. I am sorry.
And you see, he looks to you, but then looks down, and there's a lot of emotions in his eyes. I know.
Kisses hands. I am serious about us. I don't intend to die, but the possibility is very real. As you already know.
I know that, but the way you treat it, once death is presented to you, you accept it. You don't try to fight it.
Death has been a reality in my life since forever.
Death is a reality in everybody's life. You're not special, I'm sorry.
No, I understand.
Not when it comes to that, at least.
But you and I understand the cost.
We do. Um, I ask you, just if you're serious about me and having a family with me, fight for it by trying to keep yourself alive as much as possible.
I will.
And I ask you, are you ready for kids? I don't think you know what that means.
I've wanted children all my life. I've wanted to be a father.
Wanting and being ready for children are two different things.
I don't think anybody's ready, but
I know, but when you have children, they are your biggest accomplishment. You are ready to give up anything and all for them. Are you ready for that? To give up everything you worked for one person, for a child of yours. You say you have the opportunity to prove that. You say Lucy's like your daughter, but how have you treated her?
to an extent, with doubt. To a greater extent, somebody who could get things done.
That's not
To a
what a
lesser
child
extent as my
is.
blood. And that fault is mine.
I
The
know you.
circumstances are strange, but not an excuse.
I've known you changed your will and what you've given to people, but giving someone things after you die does not make them a family. That's not how you achieve a relationship.
No. I think the mentality behind it was I knew my time was short. I'm human fighting in things that are greater than me. Time will always be short.
Age and the mortality of someone doesn't matter when you're fighting what you're fighting. You could be Fae and live for thousands of years and still die around the same time as a human.
Yes.
That's no excuse. If anything, you would have tried to spend that time creating those bonds that are worth something. She has the same lifespan as a human.
I understand, Fandor.
I just want you to be ready to bring someone into your life that you would be willing to give anything for. Give yourself up entirely. Ask Roisin. I've seen her with that child and she would give everything up for her. I've experienced that and I still experience it with Vera. I'm not saying that you can't and never will. I just want you to be prepared for that. They're not people that can do things for you. They're not robots that you can create and then leave with me when you go off. They're people. Small, beautiful, helpless children that will need your help being made to survive in this world, to grow. You can't just install a goose cannon in one of them.
I can set one outside a sentry, their bedrooms.
No.
Maybe I can make it fly around the house like security.
No. Not doing that. More than anything, I want to have a child with you. I do. I think you would be an amazing father if you put your heart and soul into it.
Yes. Fana, and I will pose this question to you seriously. Would you rather me stay? Because I would give it up. War and politics are great and have entertained me for 46 years, but they're not life. It's just destruction after corruption and destruction.
Anthony, I would want nothing more than to have you by my side every day, to be able to wake up to you, to know that you're with me as safe as you can be. But I can't keep you locked in a gilded cage. Would you be happy staying with me knowing that both Lucy and Roisin are doing what they're doing and the world is going on around you the way it is? And you do nothing. If you would truly be happy, then yes.
All right.
If you want to keep going and be out there doing what you can. I'm just as happy. I want you to be you. Life
Me
doesn't come
being
without
me.
danger.
Oh, yes, I'm very well aware of that, Fedor. I served in the very war that brought us together.
You and I both.
Before this change, I thought about retirement seriously. I thought after going into that ruined manor, getting that ring, coming back here and just living for a bit.
And
I don't know. And I think that's the scariest thing that's ever happened to me.
it's alright not to know. Change is scary.
Change is what happens.
Doesn't make it any less scary.
I think being by their side is what is needed. We do have a lot on our plate, I agree. However,
Nothing we can't handle.
nothing I can't handle, true.
Nothing we can't handle. Anthony.
We are in this together.
Yes. Now, if you do want children, start off with the one that you already have. Treat her as your daughter. Look to Ro for friendship and guidance. Treat them as your family. Not as people who can do stuff for you. Be open. Let them be open with you. It goes both ways.
How lucky am I to have found you?
Very.
Now, a lot of things must be weighing on your heart. You've listened to me. Let me listen to you.
It's... You're here. Live. And with me, and that's what matters. But I thought I was going to lose my partner. Again. I've told you, Anthony. But if they love with everything they have. The only reason I didn't fade, my wife died, was because I have Vera. She's grown now. She has her own life. I don't know what would have happened to me if I had lost you.
I hope you would have stayed.
And what?
Like you said, you have a family. We have a family in Ro and Lucy. Jack. I want you to stay for them.
They don't need me.
Trust me, they need you.
I can find another high cleric to do exactly what I do. I don't. It sounds like I'm looking forward to it. It's not like I've decided, but I don't think I can go through the sadness and the pain of losing my partner again and come out winning.
Well, I don't know how I would react, but I know I would be furious if you left me.
I was furious. But I knew I had other things to do, so I wouldn't lose you. I'm trying to get used to everything. This new you. No longer seeing the face I got used to, the face I fell in love with. Not that it matters, because you're still you. But it's a visual change.
If you ever want to see that face again.
I don't care about the face. I don't.
Good.
It's a bit odd.
Good.
I expect to wake up still to. I've gotten over it, but I expect to have a human in my bed, and then I have drought, then I get very panicky for a second.
It takes 6 months for a drow to grow a scruff. I looked it up and it was very sad.
We could get you potions for it if you want, dear.
I'd rather not be a fuzzy mess, thank you. I just want my beard back, and I feel very naked without it.
Get used to it.
It was my only armor.
Happens.
I don't wear armor. It's not beneficial. Just go in there naked and I'll be the same angry self as I was.
What did you leave that for our bedroom?
Angry, rage, drow. Anyways.
Oh, hi, Spirited Studio. Thank you for the raid.
Thank you,
Thanks
thank you.
for the raid, new friends. Welcome.
Hi.
Hello, friends.
We're out on a date.
We are. A very emotional and funny date.
Take his hand and kiss both of them. You are allowed to be angry at me.
It serves me no purpose anymore.
Well, I would be angry if you decided to go up and, get mouthed to death by whatever that creature was.
I'm sorry, what?
It had so many mouths. It was gross. I remember that much.
Is that why you had so many bite marks on you?
Yeah. I don't intentionally go to people and have them bite me, Fanor. What kind of person do you think I am?
I mean, there was that one night you did ask me.
Well, yes, you, not some person I just met. Especially one that's trying to kill me. That's not.
No.
I didn't sign up for that.
No. But.
Another one had an eyeball in its butt.
Oh, at least you didn't die to that one.
I think I would have preferred dying to an eyeball in a butt kitty.
And I will say, as a DM, as you're talking, you're eating and drinking.
Yeah.
I know you. Can you please don't keep your necklace on? Don't give it to anybody else.
Yes, I will keep it on and make sure I'm alive, and these glasses so I can actually see in the day.
Yes.
And I still want a sun hat.
I'll get you a sun hat.
I think I would look rather cute in a sun hat.
You would.
Thanks.
You see him just looking at you for a moment with a smile on his face. Anthony, would you marry me?
I already said yes.
No, I mean right now.
Why not?
All right. He opens his bag and puts down some money, and then stands up and gives and hands his and puts his hand out to you.
Did you tip her?
I did.
25%.
Yes.
Good.
50 actually. I have the money.
Take his hand.
He takes your hand and he has a big smile on his face and he's just like kind of dragging you through the restaurant. He's like, I know a friend. 1 second. Unfortunately, I can't cast a ceremony on us.
Oh, that would be weird.
He's very. Oh, I know. I think you'll love this. Have you ever been to a temple to God?
No, the last one I had, I burned down.
Well, don't do that with this one. Come on.
I don't plan on it.
And he's almost like running through the streets with you, and he's acting like a kid. Like he's just like racing to just get to this place to with your hand in his hand. Um, and you see him. You guys take a few turns, and then you you're running for a little bit, and then you turn the corner. And there's an open space that has a larger building at the back, and you see this beautiful creation of a building. It is metal in the way metal you never thought metal could be shaped. It's bronze and it is well looks very organic with beautiful curves um and like circular geometry to it. You see in the center there's this beautiful clock that it doesn't look like a regular clock. It is what you would know as an astronomical clock. You see things turning and swirling. You can tell what time of day it is where the sun is currently positioned in that clock and the moon is and the different um it's not astrological. The different bodies in the galaxies are. You see the two moons that you have, and the third one that is usually hidden behind the sun. And he takes you in. And as you go in, and it's not a temple like you would know. It's not in the shape. It is not in a manner that a church would be, or you would go for worship. It is just a showcase of beautiful creations of different types of metals, materials. You see a large, it is a big space to hold such large inventions. You see a large, almost manta ray shaped vehicle. It doesn't have wheels or anything, and it looks almost like it's meant to go underwater. And you see mechanical animals and inventions for just daily use, as well as beautiful arcane machinery as you walk in.
Oh, well. This puts everything I've done to shame.
Oh, never.
Has this been here the whole time?
Yes.
Remarkable. Wander over to some of the objects and just like, this proves a lot of theories.
You're not the only one that worships God.
No, just I've never seen worship like this. Not to her, anyways. But she's not very popular. Very.
Well, she is here. I've never had much taste for the gods, but will you bury me here?
Yes.
All right. You see, as he walks in a bit further, you do hear a door open. Your footsteps echo through the place, and you see oh, excuse me, burp. You see a woman come in, and she's wearing beautiful. It looks like it starts as robes, but it cinches in at the waist, and it's tucked into pants because robes aren't lab safe. um, they get stuck in a machine and they take you with them. And she kind of looks out. She looks out at you. It's a long hall. And she has spectacles with different like magnifying glasses in front of her, and her hair is tied up, and she has this really nice sandy skin tone. And she walks up. Can I help? Vanor, what are you? Who's this? What's going on? And he looks to her. It's like, "Hi, Mayra. This is Anthony, my fiance. Would you marry us right now?" And she looks to both of us like, "What?
I died and came back, but you see, I got better.
Oh, great. Sure. 1 second. I have to make sure something doesn't explode." And you see her walking back into a door. And you hear some
She's just
clanking.
listen, just kind of tilt my head. She's using sulfur carbonate. She should use cobalt carbonate. It's better. Anyways.
Well, you tell her that after we're married.
Yes, I don't want to insult the priestess that's marrying us.
Exactly. She comes out. You see that the spectacles are gone. Okay. Well, I think I have all the things here. 1 second, come here. And you see that there's an altar that's built. It doesn't just have cogs stuck on it. It is a working machine. Um, what it does, you're not sure, but you can see cogs churning inside it and the machine whirring. And in a small table, she starts taking out some things like, yeah, okay, this will do. Okay, first of all, congratulations. I didn't know you were engaged, Fenner. Anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Just look to Fenner. You didn't tell her we were engaged.
I told her I was with you. I just forgot to tell people we're engaged. I told a few people.
Yes, yeah, I've been sprouting our love all over the
Oh, I'm sure.
coast, and
I've been telling all the patients that come into the clinic.
Oh, please, I want them to all know.
Yes. And she's kind of looking between the two of you with a smile as she keeps spitting out items. And she looks at the two of you. Well, put your hands together. Come on.
Grab his hand.
Yeah, he claps yours, and you're both holding each other's hands. And she wraps it with this bronze coppery cloth. Before I start, any vows?
Shit. I love you, and I promise I won't die as much or to things that try to bite me.
Beautiful. I love it. Thank you.
Our robot children will grow and take over the world and prosper in the new Iron Age of gone. Yes.
Yes, I love it. Don't worry, Mara. You'll be safe. He laughs and he squeezes your hands in the wrapping. Anthony, I've waited for you for over 15 years, and I can't wait to start this new chapter of our lives. To have you for so many more years to come and grow our family together. Thank you for doing me the honor of having the best husband I could have ever had.
Oh, now you said serious vows.
I did.
Kiss his hands. Fëanor, I may have punched you when we first met. Not deliberately.
It's most
It
definitely
was
deliberate.
deliberate. Yes, okay. Yes. Don't surprise a man when he's tried to get up off of a very muddy
I
field.
saved you.
Yes, all right. You've saved me from myself countless times. You brought me into a world I thought I was unready for and found it beautiful. You've shown me great light and joy and comforts and realities that expand the mind that was once cloistered. You, Vador, are the greatest achievement in my life. Just kiss his hands again.
He just pulls you in for a kiss.
Kiss him again.
All right. Well, just stay still and just focus on how much you love each other. You see, Mare has a very big smile on her face as she proceeds with the ceremony ritual. Um, Let me make sure. Uh, really? I think it says like it lasts like an hour, but 1 hour.
Yeah.
Where you'll spend 1 hour reminiscing over how much you love each other.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel the magic take hold as you talk about moments you've had together. He remembers when he first brought you Fey wine, and you drank a little too much. He remembers the first time you kissed, and you talk about how he watched you build soon and all your other robot children, and how he can't wait to build a bigger family with you. Now that you have not only your robot children, but you have Vera and you have Lucy and you have your friends. You have Ezra, you have Roisin, Jack, and how he can't wait for that family to grow. Enjoying that time, you feel the magic take hold and bind you two together. And you do get the bonus of for the next 7 days. The next 7 days, you get a +2 bonus to AC if you're within 30 feet of each other.
Just kiss him and hold his face and say, you have to talk to my parents.
I will happily.
Good, because I'm not having that conversation.
I'll do it, no matter how scary they are.
They're terrifying.
Very. Now.
Worse than any god we will ever face.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And Mare looks at you. Congratulations. I'm glad I could be part of this. Now, if you excuse me, I have to make sure something doesn't blow up again. Good night.
Use carbonate. It's better. As I just drank
I will. And you two make your way back to the court to have your wedding night. As you walk in, you also out of the corner of your eye, you see someone being picked up and thrown over their shoulders. It's Lucy, with a bottle of whiskey. She doesn't spill a drop because she's a professional. But you see Jack and Lucy just move like around the corner, and Fanner actually takes you and picks you up.
Oh,
Right, old
okay.
sire. We have a wedding night to celebrate. Come on.
Yes, all right. I will not question my nephew and Lucy in the morning, I promise.
Don't. Don't think about them. Think about me.
Always kiss his cheek.
And he takes you to your room. And you have your wedding night, however you wish.
Pizza and wine.
Yeah, pizza and wine. It's like the box wine too.
Yes, of course.
And from that, we won't be having a break today, but I wanted to get all this in. Lucy. Hi.
Yeah, it me.
Hey, you. Thank you for your patience.
I've just been here I wish I had popcorn to just sit here and munch. This has
I've
been
been
so much
seeing
fun
like your
today.
facial expressions and they've been great.
Oh.
You wake up that morning and you wake up, there is breakfast next to your bed. But wrapped around you is Jack, and cuddled against you is Peanut.
She'll scratch Peanut over one shoulder and just quietly try to get out from under Jack's arm.
You could just ask,
I didn't know you were awake.
who do you think brought you breakfast?
I don't know. Sometimes things just appear in my room. I thought that was the same everywhere.
No, Lucy. And he chuckles and he uh lifts his arm and kind of just lays on the bed on his back.
She'll pull over the
There's orange
breakfast.
juice there. And champagne.
Do I have to have them together? Will you tell anyone
No.
if I don't?
No.
Great. She opens the champagne bottle and just drinks straight from the bottle.
And here I was, hoping to impress you with some fresh squeezed orange juice.
Bashfully pours herself some orange juice and drinks it. Mm-hmm. Great.
You can mix the two of them, have some mimosas. It's not day drinking if it's mimosas.
It's not day drinking if you don't tell anyone.
Haha, but I'll know. I'll tell Peanut. He'll be very disappointed in you.
Peanut, are you disappointed in me? Peanut just rolls over and it's full on still snoring.
Yeah.
As a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel does,
Yeah.
They snore like little humans.
Well, you enjoy your breakfast. I'm gonna get ready.
Alright.
Do you need anything else?
She'll look around the room. Can she see where his tool supplies are?
Yeah. His room has it's quite spacious. It has a living room in itself, and the bedroom has a part that's put away. That's not put away. It's further away. It is a little work table. And you do see that the stargazer is still on in the room.
No, I think I have everything I need. You've been very thorough. Thank you.
You are very welcome. Do you want me to stay and have breakfast with you, or?
If you want.
I'd love to.
She'll slide over some bacon to him.
You're sharing your bacon. Wow, I feel special.
There's a lot here. Don't read too much into it.
Of course. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone, especially Anthony.
She just shrugs.
And he'll kind of serve out plates for both of you. There's it's kind of like a mini buffet of breakfast. He didn't know exactly what you like, so he just brought a lot of things. He maybe sneaks over some bacon to Peanut. You don't know.
He has to stay with you for the rest of the day. You're going to give him gas.
It was just a little bit. It's fine.
He is tiny. That's all it takes.
Okay, well...
You also gave him copious amounts of peanut butter, so...
Oh, that was all you.
No, I gave him one. You gave him the rest of the box.
I didn't give him the rest of the box.
I didn't give him the rest of the box. They look at each other. Look at Peanut.
Look at Peanut.
We'll have to keep a closer eye on him tomorrow.
Oh, definitely. Talk to him in the ring. Tell him he's in timeout. I don't know. I can't put him in timeout. I feel
I'm not
bad.
putting him in timeout. Do I need to put him in timeout?
I don't know.
Lucy has that parent. That parent. Is this cute? Is this bad? This is cute, but it's also bad. How do I handle this moment? Well, whatever it was, he did it last night, so he probably wouldn't understand anyways, so.
Exactly. There we go.
Mhm.
Um. I'll let you find out.
What?
No, don't worry about it.
What? Do I have something on my face?
Yes.
Where?
Right here.
She'll start wiping her face.
No, here.
I just wiped there.
No, on the other side.
Just.
It's right
Where's
there.
my bag?
Right next to your bed.
She starts digging around in the bag and pulls out a mirror.
You have nothing on your face.
She chucks the mirror at him.
He catches it.
Rude.
What? I thought it was funny. He sticks his tongue back out at you.
Don't you have work to do?
Don't you have work to do?
No. My work is
I
all
set my
outside
own
the court.
hours. I work my own hours. I'm sure I can spend 10 more minutes finishing my breakfast.
Fine.
Unless you want me to go, I can leave you if I upset you so much.
I never want to speak to you again, so there.
The door's right there. This is my room, actually, so.
I'll leave after my bacon's gone.
Actually, the bacon's mine because I brought it. It's in my room, so you can't have it anymore.
You brought it for me. You gave it to me.
No,
Give it
I
back.
brought
No,
it. I brought it for me, and I am sharing it with you.
That's a
And
lie.
he's like holding the tray of bacon away from you.
She will climb over and go and reach for the bacon.
Well, now isn't this a predicament?
Give it back, or I'll turn you into a toad.
No, I'm sure you are. I know. I kind of like this position.
You're welcome.
Bacon.
Snatches bacon.
As you're taking it away, he snatches a fee for himself. But you spend breakfast together.
When he does leave to go get
mhm.
ready,
Mhm.
she goes and nicks some supplies off of his workbench. She'll take some 20 gauge wire and some like whatever the D&D equivalent is of fishing line.
Yeah, it's fishing line.
And she'll use his tools to bend the wire so it makes like two L's that are joined together. And she'll take two pieces that are bent like that and tie the wire to them so that it looks like the two pieces are suspended separately, and make a little basic physics experiment. And she just leaves it over on his nightstand and leaves.
So while he's getting ready, you leave?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
She does all that and leaves.
Okay.
It's a little present. It's fine.
Yeah.
Physics, yo.
Do you have a picture of that?
I do. I'm actually putting it up in our Nexus community chat.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a link
Do you have
to
a
the pin.
Discord?
Yeah, there's a link to the pin in our Discord.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go check that out if you want.
Excuse me. So you do that, and you make your way out, and where are you going?
She'll probably go to her own sleeping accommodations to change and just get ready for the day. That's where all the good clothing is. So
Yeah, no, you can. If you're still staying at the Lady of Tyler's room, it's there.
Yeah.
And you're able to find your way there yourself. But you get ready for the day. And are you meeting up with everyone? What are you doing?
if she's told to meet up with everyone, she will, but she'll just do her own thing because she knows they got other stuff going on. It's Lucy. She just finds ways to fill the day when she's at
What
court.
was that?
Oh, I said it's Lucy. She just finds ways to fill the day when she's at court. So unless we have an actual meeting or something, she won't bug the other two.
All right. Okay. Um, I know there's some things that you want to do throughout the week that you say that it happens. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. If we want to go throughout the week,
Yeah.
she does. For those who are joining us for the first time, Lucy has her patron is also the person that she's roommates with in this court, and her patron never leaves the court, so she will offer to her patron if she wants to go to Hazelbridge. She will happily arrange for Ezra to take Lucy to Hazelbridge, and her patron can watch through her eyes and basically pilot Lucy and go wherever she wants to go.
She's hesitant at first, but
Oh,
eventually.
come on, you haven't seen your own city. You need to at least go see the city.
I've seen pictures of it. It's fine.
That's not the same as seeing it in person. Do you know what the air smells like down by the docks?
Salty,
More nuanced than that.
briny.
Little more. There's also a fabulous falafel stand right next to it. Have you ever had falafel?
No.
Have you ever had
They
funnel
weren't
cake?
invented. No, it wasn't a thing back when.
See, so there is a lot about your city you don't even know. And you can't tell that in a picture. Come on, let's go. Get comfy.
She just walks into her room and locks the door. It takes a little bit, but you do feel her presence. It's not as abrupt anymore because you're expecting it, but you do see her consciousness seep into your own, and it's very much like two people in the same body. You can talk to each other, but it's her piloting the body.
Lucy'll let her adjust how she looks if she wants to look different as she walks through her city, if she wants Lucy dressed differently. Lucy is basically the Barbie doll Gundam suit, and her patron is the pilot. Just no seafood, please. I don't like shrimp. I found that out last night. Or scallops.
All right. I haven't had seafood in a while, so it's fine.
Crab is fine. Just not that they squish awkward. I don't like that texture.
Bad mouth texture. I get it. As opposed to your clothing that fits you very, very well, she wears something that's a little bit more loose, more flowy. And she asks you to change to something that where her eye color isn't big deal because she does have black eyes with red irises.
She'll change into a drow or a tiefling, whichever
Yeah,
one.
you can do that. And you do spend the day in Hazelbridge as her. And at first she's very hesitant, but she gets more comfortable because she is with Ezra then. And you actually hear her laugh. It's a bit strange because it's through your voice. It's because you're hearing your voice, but you're also hearing her laugh in your mind. And it's a very lovely laugh. It's almost like a tinkling of bells. But she actually does have a very wonderful time as you.
She'll let her do it a few times. We're there for a couple weeks, so.
Yeah. Eventually, all of you get contacted. Ro, you had been told that Kat would be here so you guys can talk about the items that you were looking for. And you are told that Kat is waiting for you. We're all of you having this meeting together, right?
Yeah. I might meet her a little early to get out the small talk stuff with her first, so that then the group can talk about it. Yes.
So they tell her she's waiting for you. The court itself does have little drawing rooms, as they would be, to talk and all that stuff. So as you go in, You see that she's there. Cat, for people who are just joining, Cataclysmia is Rose Tiefling friend. She's 4'11". She's very small, lilac skin, curly white hair. She's dressed in work pants so that she can walk for hours in, and like a nice button-up shirt, packs. And she has white eyes, horns that curve back and end in black and fade to black. Her hands, her fingertips also fade to black, and her tail as well. She does have a tail. Um, and with her, someone you haven't seen is their partner. You see a tall, Shatterkai man with black hair, light gray skin, the size of his head shaved. He has really pretty colored gray eyes. Not the whole thing, just the irises are gray. He has white skill iris. A very flat look on his face. Black armor. And he's about, I would say, what, 6'2"?
Just over, yeah.
Yeah, just over. So it's kind of a contrast to see this very short, bubbling, I argue colorful person, as opposed to this very tall, black and white, monochromatic, serious person. But you do know that they are partners, actually. And once you walk into the room, Cataclysmium gives you a big 2D smile. You can see her little fangs, and goes to you and gives you a big hug.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Roshina, I haven't seen you in so long. How are you?
I
You haven't
know.
updated me on anything.
I know. We've been very busy.
No, I've been told. I've been busy too.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, there's a lot to update you on. And I have something to give you, but we'll wait for the others for the business talk. How have you been?
I've been fine. I've been working a lot. I can actually Ezra. He's
Yeah, of
here.
course. Hi.
I can bring him in now, and he's just like, he gives a nod.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad he's being given clearance.
Yes. You see the work I'm doing. It's also a little bit of field work. It's a little bit dangerous. So I'd rather have big, strong cleric
Yeah,
with me.
that's I'll just let you know before they get here.
Yeah.
We went to retrieve one of those items, and
I've been updated.
Anthony died.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
He's been reincarnated, so he's not gonna look like
Oh.
what you. Yeah. So we still have Anthony. He's just in a different body.
Is he a halfling now?
No, no. It would have been quite funny. Or gnome, could you imagine?
Yeah. Not that halfling snows look funny, but it's just funny. He was very
so
tall, and then
yeah,
he
I
super
know.
short.
No, he's
it's like a whole new perspective.
Yeah, he's a drow now.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So he's still in the adjustment phase.
We're both gonna be purple. This is great.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah. So it's been an adjustment phase.
All right.
So
I mean, I won't say anything weird.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. I think it's just we've all been giving him enough room, just him and Fëanor, to readjust. We did have a chance to spar, and I think I'm going to be cooking for them all to try and find out their favorite food. Lucy's never really found a favorite food, so and he's got different taste buds now. So
yeah, it's like a whole new body. Are you cooking today? I kind of miss your cooking. Can I please stay?
Of course you can. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
You know I like feeding people.
Yeah. And I know he doesn't say much, but Ezra does really like your cooking too.
Yes, I remember.
He kind of looks at her with like a raised eyebrow and looks at you and just shrugs.
You'll both absolutely be invited.
Perfect. Oh,
More
this
than
is
merry.
great. This is already started to be a great visit.
I'll just we can wait for the others before we give official updates, but I do have something to give you connected to that. Well, I'll tell you when they get here.
Okay. So a few minutes pass, and the two of you, if you've taken the invitation to arrive and get there. And again, you see Kat in all her bubbly glory, and you see a man that you don't know, a tall, Shattercry man with a serious face and all black with a It's very clear that he serves the Raven King because he has a big ass raven on his chest.
I'll look to Ro.
Branding.
I'll look to Ro. I don't need a Raven Queen counselor. I understand the concepts of death quite well, thank you.
I didn't. No, that's not.
This is very on the nose.
He's like
I'm
he's
sorry.
standing there crossing his arms with a raised eyebrow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did. That's not. This is Kat's partner.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Yeah.
Not a counselor.
He's not a counselor. I'm not. No offense, Ezra. I don't know if you'd be a very good counselor. Although maybe in matters of death you might be.
Matters of death, yes, I've given advice.
Yes. Well, I've invited her along and Ezra to the food tasting I'm going to be doing for you guys later. So.
All right.
What kind of food do you like?
Me?
No, scary man.
Spicy food.
Anthony just looks at Ro.
From what I remember, Anthony, he likes all food.
I like all food.
I'm not sure there was anything I cooked that didn't go down well. But I won't be making spice food, don't worry. Spice food is not going to be on the menu, I'm sorry, Ezra. But that will be...
He just shrugs.
Going to be toying with flavorful food and herbs and not spicy, but like spices, if that makes sense. We're going to try all different. Be quite the food journey for you.
Lucy will lean over to this Shatterkai that she doesn't know. I keep hot sauce in my bag. If you want any later, let me know.
He turns to you and with a raised eyebrow and nods. Looks away.
Well, now that we're all here, and I'll pull out... I've done a couple copies of the items.
Ooh, drawings.
Yes. I had a vision about a week or so ago.
I love that for you.
Yes. Yes. Normally I like getting them because obviously my goddess gives me guidance and directs me through life. This vision, however, involved, well, initially the formation of the universe, which was interesting, and then the destruction of the universe.
Oh, okay. Don't love that for you. Don't like it.
Raining blood from the sky. The black
Sounds
lines
intense.
of corruption in it, which I think ties to obviously she who corrupts.
I would assume so. Yeah.
And then the blood droplets turned into each of the items that I've drawn there, and then went to different people. I've written a basic description of what I could make out of people who were given these items, but obviously this could have been a long time ago. They may no longer be in that person's possession, but I
mean, that person could no longer assist because there are many. I'm gonna stop myself right there, so we're gonna let you continue.
No, I just it's I saw the items being created, so obviously visions from gods are vague.
Yeah, I know.
So I can't guarantee that this is all of them, but I can't see why she would leave any out. So this could be the complete list.
I mean, she may not know that there are others out there. Unfortunately, gods aren't all knowing, except the Raven Queen. She kind of has to be because she's like,
Lady of Fate.
Yeah. You see Ezra just nod.
Sage wisdom. It is known. So there are some there that the Lady of Twilight did not know about. So I stood to reason that you may not have read about all of them. I'm hoping between the various gathering of information on them, we can pin some of these down. But we did manage to acquire the ring. So
great. You didn't put it on now, did you?
No.
Oh, cool. That's good.
Kept it safe.
No, I was explicitly instructed not to touch it.
Yes.
Good. Don't.
What would happen if I had?
It is worth us knowing.
Permanently green forever.
I'm not asking you.
You asked.
Considering it is made from the blood of the goddess of chaos, a lot could happen.
Do you know of any specific... We're not going to, but I feel like it would be useful for us to know if you do know of consequences of touching them. Specific ones.
Well, I mean, I don't have one, to study it. I don't really want to, like, try that out of,
No.
trial and error, because, error could mean dying or worse.
Mm-hmm.
There are worse fates than dying. But from my research, these items give the wielder a great power, obviously at a cost. I'm not exactly sure what the cost is. There's stories of kings or other people that held on to magical weapons that the way they are described, it's possible that it's one of these, and it can go anywhere from madness to physical decay to just
Warlike ambitions.
yeah, it depends on the person, I think.
Good to know.
Have you managed to source the location of any yet?
Broad, yes, like a broad general area. Some of these things are lost to time, or there's one that's kind of being passed down, I think. I'm not sure. Have to double check. But I have some that I know. Okay, here. And she pulled out a map of the world.
I'll pull out our map as well, the
Yeah.
one that we've been annotating, and I'm going to take some of the ink that only we can see so that I can transfer anything that seems useful.
Now, a question to you, Kat.
Yes.
Can these items be amplified by ley lights?
Well, LAL can amplify a great many things, including magical items.
Right.
I don't think you want to amplify. I wouldn't suggest it.
But it is a realm of possibility.
Could be something they're hoping to do.
Might have been what they were trying to do with the crystals that we were investigating.
Maybe.
Test run?
Probably.
Okay, so you're not like asking for personal reasons, because then I feel like
No.
We're asking for.
Yes, Kat, I wish to destroy the world with a ring. One ring
I've
to
heard
rule
a
them
story
all.
like that before.
Absolutely. Can't wait to see the whole world go, including myself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Our line of questioning is similar to your lines of questioning with these things. We just want to understand them and try to.
It's just the way he asked it, it's.
I understand. As you can see, Anthony has become a giant troll.
Troll,
I was a troll before.
Ignore me. I make bad jokes. But there are a few that I've marked down. There's one here, and she'll point to the north. Oh no, that's the wrong. The north end of college. Let me. Just 2 seconds. Can you see any white markings on the?
No.
Okay,
I don't have roll 20 up, so no.
Wow. There's one here. The north end of college. It's in the little, desert wasteland. I have reason to believe that these items, once the wielder has fallen, may have moved places by either natural or unnatural means. I don't know, but the location changes. I've read so many books in the past week. Anywho. Now there talks about one lost to the north. So there's one that's I know that it is in fact north of college. Or past college, what is the
in the northern wastes.
Yeah, in the northern wastes. Now I believe, from what I know, And because of what happened, um, there might be one of the Black Isles.
We
Mhm.
suspected as much.
Yes.
Fantastic.
I mean, we also suspect that there might be one of these anchor points there as well.
Yes. Right now, those are the two that I know for sure out there. Again, I know it's a little bit of a general area.
Hmm.
Okay, so I've been. There is a no. There's a possibility that if I give a little bit more research, I could pinpoint a more specific area through my research.
For
Instead of being like,
which,
oh just go to the northern waste and somewhere around there in the miles, pounds, thousands of miles of just sand.
If I may, Kat, there is
Maybe.
a point of research that might be more accessible than a wasteland.
No, I know. I'm not going to the wastelands to research.
Good, because that'd be crazy.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I have you read my books?
I have, thoroughly.
Exactly.
It's just there's a person in the kingdom of Kalish who might be influenced by this. One of these doodads.
I haven't heard that word in a
yes.
while.
It's very
Okay.
scientific.
Very.
Doodads is exceptionally scientific.
Yep. She's right. Very scientific.
Yes. Well, there's also the possibility that some of these are existing people who live on a different plane of existence, I imagine.
It is possible. But through a little bit more research, not field work or on foot research, Mr. Silverhorn, I could probably pinpoint it if you give me a little bit more time. Are you guys here for long?
No, not really. But we do have other things that we can busy ourselves with once we leave.
How long are you here for?
Looks at Anthony.
Mm-hmm. Is this like a week and a half in? Is this 2 weeks?
It's
How
about
far
a
in
week.
is this
A
meeting?
weekend.
We can leave soon. I've rediscovered a lot about myself, and
I mean, if you give me a week, I can do some research.
I'm happy with whatever you can do.
Can we outfit you with a sending stone?
Oh yeah, she has one.
Alright, then our staying isn't necessary. If you get it while we're here, that's great. If not, tell Ro.
And it might be that where we are is closer to where you are when you're researching as well. So perhaps a meetup elsewhere is also possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Food?
Food. Yes.
I would love to try something I had last night. If you can roll a steak with goat cheese, but I want some like pomegranate stuff on it.
I can definitely do that. I have a few goat's cheese options. I've been working on a few things. I've been doing a lot of prep today. The things that need a little bit more time to settle before tonight. But there's going to be sweet and savory. I've left out spicy, but it's all very flavorful.
You go over to Ro and kiss her cheek. Thank you.
Of course. Happy to help.
And we could try spicy and just I don't think it can be exceptionally spicy. Like I love spicy sour. I loved spicy sour foods.
It's fine. Personally, I never liked hot food. I don't mind spice when it's flavorful.
Yes.
So we can slowly build our way towards that and find.
What if it's just reaccumulating my taste buds so I like spicy food again?
Maybe. But like I said,
there's hope for me yet.
There's hope for you yet.
It takes time for anybody to reaccumulate to a new state of being. So you don't like spicy food straight off the bat when you're born. You gotta take time.
Thank you.
It's just there explaining.
You can tell he's reincarnated a person or two and stuff.
I've reincarnated a person or two in my lifetime.
Is that a beaded frog bag?
Yes, it's for a friend.
I won't say it's garish, but all right.
Oh, you can say it's garish.
Oh,
It's
well,
very garish.
it's delightful.
It's what they like, so.
Beautiful craftsmanship.
As you can tell, it doesn't really go with my look.
Your
Yeah.
aesthetic choices.
I thought it was just a focus piece of the outfit.
Just a little pop of color.
I don't even know why it's out. Kat, did you put it out? She's just like, oh.
Wow.
Anyway, food!
I'll go and get cooking.
Yeah. So, how are you two doing? Awkward small talk? I don't know.
Fine.
Well, I
Yeah.
died, so.
Yeah, no, I was told. You know, I feel
Uh-huh.
weird bringing up that you died, and I don't think you like me, Lucy, so it's kind of like an awkward.
I don't
You
mind
know.
you.
Why don't you like?
I never said I didn't like her.
Why don't you? She likes you, Kat. You're a perfectly fine person.
I mean, she's a coworker like any other. Don't get me wrong, but I have boundary issues. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's fine. So did he. I mean, he still does. Not with me, but. I was just there looking at her and then looking at all of you.
I like people touching my back now, so that's a new barrier that came down.
I don't know you
Good
that
to
well.
know. She will smack Anthony on the back
There
Ow,
you go.
as hard as she can.
Careful. Anor didn't heal me last night.
Gross.
Hey, Ezra, could you take a look out the window for a moment? It's like why? Like, just, I think there's something out there that you'll like. He just kind of turns around and he whispers over to Lucy, watch this. She'll take a coin and bounce it off his butt.
Nice.
Poor man. Nice
Yeah.
ass, though.
I'm gonna have to try that later with someone.
That's how we kind of first met. I didn't throw it off his butt, but somebody else did.
Sounds like an excellent first meeting. Tell me more. And she will take Kat's arm
Yeah.
and lead her out to wherever Ro's gonna be serving food at.
Well, let me tell you. And that's just there.
Now
arms
Lucy
crossed.
can probably bond with her.
Yeah.
This is his language. She
Actually
understands it.
notice,
Yeah.
you actually notice that he has the tiniest smirk on his face.
Shatterkai.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you bond as Ro. I was gonna my Humalu Emma.
Yeah.
It's because your names aren't changed.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's almost over
Yeah.
at this
You
point.
gotta remind us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I forgot.
So she's put on quite the spread. And there's just lots of things out so that everyone can take a little bit of whatever they want. She's got this beautiful bread that I found ages ago, and I was like, I have to make that because I think going off of what Anthony's palette seemed to be, it's cheesy pull apart pesto bread, so it's cut into like squares so that you can pull it, and the cheese kind of comes away with it.
This is Sarah's food too.
Re-
Cheese and bread and pesto.
yeah,
This is Satan food.
she's made a few dips, so she's got like a really nice hummus, like the really beautiful homemade kind with some olive oil on top of it, and some baba ganoush and stuff, and really nice dips for people to try with things, and some breads around it. What other savory things have we got? She's got a really nice, the Turkish poached egg in yogurt soup with like, oh god, it looks gorgeous.
Very good.
She's going through a flavor story for them. Roasted broccoli and cheddar soup with some crusty bread to dip into it. And then there's various sweet things. My personal favorite is the Dutch babies. If you guys are not aware of what Dutch babies are, they're beautiful. It's like a really nice egg batter almost. It's like a Yorkshire pudding for people who are British. Really big sweet one. And then it's got some lemon curd and blueberries in it. Just lots of little sweet things. Because if he's
Like finger
leaning more
foods?
towards citrus, she's got orange, like an orange cut in half with like a creme brulee inside the half cut orange. And and the little Boston cream pie, but like little mini bites of them. And so it's just there's like a whole spread, lots of different. It's very flavorful without being spicy. So she's letting him explore his palate tonight. But there's lots there, obviously, for Lucy as well, because she's trying to find Lucy's favorite. So she's got a few different chocolate cakes. She's got a nice thing that is chocolate, but it's got chili in it, so that it's got that kind of savory notes to it.
I fucking love chocolate and chili.
So
good.
she kind of puts it all out and does this like
Yeah.
brings
Cass
her
just
husband and
makes-
kid in as
yeah.
well for
Oh yeah, no, they're there.
yeah.
It's really funny because you see that you're all eating and I'll let you describe but so I don't interrupt you.
Mm-hmm.
There's Jarek and there's Ezra who each have almost 2 plates full of everything and they're just eating it. Like they're just putting it down.
Food showers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot, but yeah, there's
Yeah.
this beautiful spread of food that's beautifully described by our player, and it is yours to eat. Kat's very happy to just kind of start piling food on her plate and eating. The other 2 men are inhaling.
She makes a lot, especially the things that she knows are her husband's favorite. She's made him like his own plates of them so that he's not taken from other people's food.
Yeah.
Lucy's also gonna be on the 2-plate party because I feel like when I feel like shapeshifters just burn more calories.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Lucy is 5'4", the way she normally presents herself, and fairly thin, but she can pack it away.
Yeah, changing your body in a physiological way will just take a lot out of you, so you're easily able to pack on the food. At one point, Ezra looks to you and says, "Do you have hot sauce?"
Doesn't even answer. She pulls out and like with one hand pulls out 3 separate bottles and sets them down. Mild, medium, burn your face off.
He picks the burn your face off and just starts spreading it on the food, on like the eggs, like the egg plate. You've ever had eggs and hot sauce?
She gives an approving nod, and she'll also, seeing how much food was prepared, she'll also do a sending to Jack and Fanor if they want to come join.
Do that, and after a moment, they do come by, and they're like, "Oh fuck yeah!" Basically, Fanor comes up to you and gives you a kiss on the cheek. He's like, "You're amazing, Roisin. Thank you."
You're welcome.
And Jack just gives you a big hug. It's like, "Oh fuck, this is amazing."
I know. Try it all. Let me know what your favorites are. And
Yeah. I've been eating so much lately. Like, once you start burning calories, you know.
Yes, high energy requires a lot of food, and I pat my husband's shoulder.
Yeah, he has a mouthful. He's like, and you see that Ash is trying to mimic his dad, so he just has a lot of food. It was just a lot of food, but it's a lot of food for a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
If it's okay with the parents,
It's all the sweets.
Yeah.
It's all the sweets.
if it's okay with the parents, I would think that by the time Lucy finishes 2 plates of food and moves on to her 3rd, she's like absconded with Ash to a table, and she's making like mashed potato forts and little mashed potato castles.
Oh,
with her.
yeah, for sure.
She is a child at heart.
But they both come down and they're eating, and you have this lovely time together. But yeah, you're all together. It's not really lunchtime yet. There are some people coming in and going out, kind of grabbing stuff to eat. But this mostly the room is yours. And you have this really nice meal together. It's a really lovely scene because you have the people you love, the people you care for there for you, and this meal made by your lovely elven friend. And I think after everything that you've been through, it's kind of this nice moment that you spend together. Banner gives you a look, Anthony.
I'll smile and hold his hand as I let Soon, Kristoff, and Freya like scan the food, take in the ingredients, and they learn about food and stuff that way, and tell them which ones I like and let them take notes on that.
He looks to you and saying, "Do you want to tell them or?"
Oh yes. I'll clear my throat and stand up. Fenar and I are married.
Oh. Did you elope somewhere?
We did
Yes.
last night.
Oh, I go over and give you a big hug. And a
Yeah.
kiss.
Yes.
Well, good fortuitous then that we're having this meal together.
Good
Yes.
timing.
Lucy says congratulations through a mouthful of creme brulee.
Mm,
No
Thank you,
one
dear.
tell my parents until we tell my parents, please.
never would dream of it.
And Fanor, of course.
Hmm.
Yes. I mean, I don't have parents to tell, but
Well, we have to
I
tell
was
Vera.
I wasn't really bored. I kind of came into being. That's a whole nother story.
Well, we will of course respect your privacy.
Mhm.
No one tell my sister or my brother. That should be included. I should
Yes.
go without saying, but I know
Don't
both
tell
of you.
anyone until he tells them.
Yes, goes without saying.
Yes.
Well,
Look to Jack. That goes for you too.
I'm not saying shit. I'm not gonna be the one to tell mom. That's on you.
Yeah.
You
One
do
thing
know
at a
it's
time.
worse if it comes from me or somebody else, right?
Yes.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure it'll be a joyous occasion when we do.
It'll definitely be eventful.
Mm.
Are you
Yeah.
going to tell them before or after you tell them about?
My beautifulness, yes. Probably before. I'll kind of space it out over a
Mm.
couple of weeks. They don't need to know when I got married. They just need to know.
Whatever's best for you.
You could just not tell them and have another wedding there.
Could. I'd rather not because I don't want a big wedding. To be
So just
frank.
have it in your living room.
That's not possible.
According to
At
who,
least
it's
now-
your wedding.
We could
At
just
least-
never tell them that we're even engaged, you know?
I think
That too.
they'll be happy that you're married and respect that you did it in a way that was appropriate for you.
Yes.
I took him to the Temple of God.
Oh, that's
It's gorgeous. I
lovely.
want to steal the altar.
Don't do that.
I
You
think
can
your
use it as
sis-
inspiration to make your own.
I think your sister's going to flip her shit. I can't wait to see it.
Yes.
Well, congratulations. I'm really happy for you.
Thank you.
Went on a date last night to this very lovely topless place. Fanner looks to Lucy. It's quite beautiful.
Did you
Mhm.
enjoy it?
Very much so.
Good.
They had this fantastic little olive thing. I don't know what it was called.
Tapenade, dear.
Tapana. And it was delicious. It had pine nuts and these like little herby spices on it.
Dear, Anthony. And he kind of like talks to you.
Hmm.
Would you want to talk to Lucy about?
Oh yes. Lucy, whenever
mean-
you have a moment.
Yes, don't do it like in front of everyone. It's gonna be.
No, later. When we have a moment, because there are some things I want to talk to you about later.
If it happened in the last 24 hours since I've seen you, I swear I didn't do it.
What? No. It's.
I'm not in
What
trouble.
did you do?
I'm nothing.
No.
Why do you want to talk to me?
I'm highly suspicious now.
Well, I am highly suspicious. You never want to talk to me.
Well, I want to talk to you.
She is just looking. Her eyes are darting between Fanor and Anthony.
It's nothing bad. At least I hope not.
Right.
Did you steal something?
Not today.
Then there's nothing to worry about.
Ro,
And if-
can you help me here?
And if you stole
if I knew
something,
what
go
was
ahead.
happening, I would help you, but I'm rather
Oh,
clueless to the situation.
Okay, come, two of you, up, come on.
All right.
Just imagine he like pulls Lucy up by the arm.
Yeah. It's just he's
It's like
pulling
that,
you up
Dad.
on the
Come
arm.
with me.
Yeah, up, come on.
Soon just says, my potatoes.
I want Ro too.
Ro, come here.
There's a
Okay.
chance they're gonna kill me. I want a witness.
All right.
That's impossible, but all right.
Actually, it's very possible, and unlike you, I don't come back. So
Be quiet. Nobody's dying.
yet.
Come on.
today.
Today.
Oh, okay. Did you find a favorite, Lucy?
I really like the creme brulee.
It's
Okay.
really good on the orange.
Mm-hmm.
The pull-apart bread was amazing.
I'm glad you liked
It's my favorite.
it. Mm.
Oh,
Have you
Sin
he'll
says if
as-
he could eat, he would enjoy the potatoes.
As she keeps walking, have you ever had cheesecake before? I had cheesecake for the first time.
Yes. Oh, it's really nice when you bake it. Personally, I prefer
Yes.
a baked cheesecake. Mm-hmm.
Have you had
I
it
like
with the
it
strawberry
cold.
sauce? It's really nice.
Can we make a cheesecake
Strawberries
later?
and chocolate. Gross.
I'll teach you how to make a baked cheesecake.
All right. It's
Mhm.
not gonna go well.
If you use
Sorry.
ginger nut biscuits for the base and then put lemon into the cheesecake, it's beautiful.
Lucy just nods like I have no idea what you're talking about, but
Yeah,
okay.
Banner's still grabbing you by the arm, you and Anthony,
Yeah.
as you walk. It's like having this pleasant conversation, but doing the dad grab.
He's doing the dad grab. And Lucy has Ro by the hand.
Mm-hmm.
She's just getting led away.
Yeah.
He'll take you all in, to the, like another drawing room, and he leads you all in, but he'll stop to answer. He's like, "Remember what it said about being open to people, Ro and Lucy."
Yes.
Are they getting a divorce already? Is that what they're telling me?
Yes.
Oh.
Lead with the
We
happy
are
information and then
terrible
we'll break our
for it.
hearts.
Yes. Yes, that's what we're all about, ripping hearts out and eating them.
Are you
So
pregnant?
do you...
Is that what
Yes.
you're telling us?
Yes.
How did you get pregnant from heart eating?
Muscle tough. Well, I don't know.
Must just be a Faye thing.
It's just a faith thing. Don't worry about it. Do you want to talk about Lucy together first?
Yes.
Okay. Lucy dear, we have something we want to ask you.
Oh.
Anthony, it's whatever comes from you.
Yes, of course. I would like to put to you, formally, to ask if you wish to be adopted by myself and Vanna. As in, you would have my last name, his last name. I'm taking his last name. And you would be part of the family officially and legally on paper, not just because I'm saying it.
Do you explain why you want this?
I want this because I do see you as a very bright and wonderful individual, a daughter that I thought I could never have. I know I've not been the best, and I strive to do better. And I want to do better. I would like you to be officially part of the family. I mean, you already were, just I would like to bring you completely into the fold on paper.
She'll be stunned and quiet for a minute. She's gonna look like she's about to bolt as the tips of her hair go white and then turn pink. And then she is going to hug Anthony.
Oh, okay. Haha.
And Anthony can probably tell that she's crying.
Yeah, I'll just rub her back.
And from his shoulder, he'll just hear, "Do I still get my ship?"
Of course you get your ship. You can even name it. You can paint it whatever name you want across it. Big, ugly pink letters if you want.
She just nods yes into his shoulder and squeezes him tighter.
Hug him, hug her, and kiss the side of her head.
Banner hugs them both. Are you alright with taking my last name? You don't have to.
Big old
You could
sniffle.
be a silver. You could be a silver horn for her if you want.
I do want you to know that the sentiments he expressed, I do reciprocate them.
I don't even know your last name.
Oh, it's Aliella.
Lucia Leia.
Hyphenated?
Could do that.
Silverhorn Aliella? Or the other way around?
Hurry, please.
Well, I think that's for you too to decide. Don't you two both get to hyphenate your names now?
Well, I actually just thought I'd shed the Silverhorn name altogether. I'm not a Silverhorn in my entirety. But I could hyphenate it.
We'll talk names later, yes?
Lucy and Anthony Alea.
You see like a big smile spread across Banor's face.
She'll hug them both and then hug Ro. Can we
And of
adopt Ro
course,
too?
well, Ro's considerably older than me, and
Mm.
I think it'd be, yeah, we could adopt Ro.
It's fine.
I want to speak with you. This is personally, it's not really way to adopt someone as something else that's not a daughter or a son. And I am considerably older than you. I don't see you as under me. Not that I see my daughter. These words are horrible. But
And I'm bad with words.
I'm considerably much better at words than you.
Not last night.
TMI. Those are my dads. Gross. I have dads.
Yes, you do.
I don't know if you can have 3 parents.
Of course you can.
Some people have 4.
Some people have 10.
Can I just start collecting parents? How many people can I be adopted by?
If we make Titus part of this, we would have a son.
I think he likes his parents as they are.
I was thinking that on paper, if you're both alright with it, you might want to be put down as your mother.
I would.
If that's something that you're happy to do.
Who, me?
Lucy. No, Lucy.
Oh, yeah.
A big part of my conversation with Anthony yesterday was mention of family. And the family that we all have, and you two have grown to be so much more than just the people that travel with Anthony. I hope you all know that.
Yes, I do.
And I hope some of my wisdom to Anthony has rubbed up against him.
He's getting there.
I can be wise, I just choose not to be.
Anything you'd like to say, Anthony? Or do you rather me speak for you, which I don't recommend?
You paint such beautiful pictures. Why would I stop an artist?
Because it's better if it comes from you.
You get to see my wonderful blobby paints.
As a mother of a 4-year-old, blobby paints are just as charming.
Good. But yes, you've become more than I thought. When I first met you, there was a great deal of distrust towards you from me because I didn't know you. But now that I do, I would give anything to keep what I have. In a sense that I won't die, become something different, but if it comes down to that, I would gladly do it again. Hopefully this time I would become a minotaur. I think it would be very neat to have horns.
I hope next time you come back as a gnome.
Start everybody's houses, yes. But I don't plan on dying. I plan on living for you.
Well,
not just for me.
I don't plan on letting you die.
Good. Fëanor and I have decided we need you as much as ever. I need you as much as ever. And that you keep me on the good and straight narrow path, and I won't fall to darkness or, seduce my way into greater things by using the dark powers at my command. And
I'm trying to do a dragon ex-boyfriend.
mm,
Can I
You're
kill him
married
for you
now.
both as a wedding present?
no, don't kill the dragon.
No, darling.
What if we go and
Veer
do
is
it
now
Ro,
your
without
sister
telling them?
officially. Don't do it. Don't.
There's a balance, and he's keeping that balance, and the Black Mountains kind of need him there.
Well, as long as he backs off from you, then we're fine.
Mom and daughter fist bump.
Yeah.
I mean, by contract, you know, he made that contract with you, not drow you, so that contract's no longer viable. I know contracts, I am Faye.
Yes.
So
He'll have a good laugh about it, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Family is something that I have always valued, and in the past few years I've started to fully gain what I know to be family. It's very precious to me, and I absolutely consider you all part of that.
I'm glad.
So gladly make that official. Does that mean Jarrett gets to be a dad again?
Oh, you have 4 parents now.
And a brother, little Ash.
And a sister.
And a
Yeah.
sister. Welcome to the family, my dear.
She just hugs them all again.
Mm-hmm.
Lucy is very overwhelmed. Her hair looks like a fucking rainbow at this point.
Yeah.
She is very happy.
Yeah, I'll kiss your temple and just kind of hug you close. Well.
See, you didn't die. Nobody died.
No.
Yet.
Yeah. Try not to. I'm a busy man.
Yes.
That's
well,
my job. It's
I am
been
going
designated
to-
to me.
I'm going to continue to try to get stronger so that I can prevent any of that happening in future as well.
I trust in you.
And because of the data Khrushchev has been gathering, Freya can help with that. Apparently the data transfers to all 3 of them. That's disturbing, but I'm glad for it.
Oh, it's like illithids who have a hive mind.
Yes, that's exactly what it is, and we don't tell anybody that's what it is because they will be destroyed, and we do not talk about main players in this room.
What's an illithid?
They
I've
eat your
never met
brains.
Yes. They have
No.
tentacles around their mouths, and then the beak inside strong enough to crack through your skull and suck out your brain.
Like a razor. It's super effective. Like the
I've met-
concepts of
yes,
illithids are
But
amazing.
I've met a few that aren't as bad. Because
Love to meet them. Just, they're very brilliant people.
Oh, sauce. I've been waiting for a joke of yours.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull out a bag, and I've made little, gift baggies for people, and be like, oh, I also have little gifts. I suppose this is sort of a wedding gift for you, and an adoption gift for you, Lucy. Lucy has a nifty little poison. I will tell you what it does, and an antitoxin. And Anthony has an antitoxin and a potion of greater healing.
Ah,
I can make these now.
these are amazing.
Yeah.
We don't allow Anthony to have the poison.
Just the antitoxin.
I would
Yeah.
love a poison though, too.
Oh, I also have one of these, and I'll give him something.
Uh-huh.
It's like a little salve thing. I'll tell you what it does later, but it's a gift for you.
So,
Hold everything.
as you finish out here and go back to your meal with your family, that's where we'll end it off. I think overall this was a great episode. I love it. I love. Sorry. Stretch. yeah, thank you all so much for watching. We're gonna go ahead and go around the table, give a quick little outro, and talk about some charities and foundations that we're backing. Because, as said in the intro by our lovely producer, host and producer, this is a charity channel, so all the money that comes through here goes to charity. But I'll let her talk about that in a little bit. Let's go around the table once more with Mama Bear.
Hi everyone, I'm Emma, Hamley on the internet. I've been playing Roisin, who is our mama bear. Now she's a mother again properly. Hey, right. I'm supporting at the moment the National Black Leadership Commission on Health. They champion the promotion of health and prevention of diseases to reduce disparities and achieve equity within the Black community, because systematic racism is a thing, and the healthcare system is a big example of that. So that's what I do. Yes,
that's what she does. Thank you so much for that, and thank you so much for playing this game. And I love having you here.
no thanks.
Next is our newly married, newly fathered
He's
Drow.
going through changes and it's all good. Hi, I'm Jen. I am supporting the Bail Project. It is a nonprofit organization designed to combat mass incarceration by disrupting the money bail system. It is a local community and low-income American project that helps free those from incarcerations who might need a little help. So I support the Bail Project.
Yes, and thank you for that. All the links to these charities are in the links linked to our awesome producer. And thanks for having your face here, Jen. Love to see it. Love to have you around and play with you. Hi everyone, my name's Satan. I am your DM for the day. And what I'm backing, it is a Loveland therapy fund. They partner up with Therapy for Black Girls, National Queer and Trans Therapists of Color Network, Talkspace, and the Open Path Collective to provide high quality and culturally competent services, mental health services to Black girls and women. So whenever you donate, you're giving money for one of these Black women or girls to get a free session for their mental health, because I think that's very necessary overall, especially in these times. So yeah, everything you donate goes to that. And last, but certainly not least, the newly daughtered Lovely Lucy.
Lucy has a lot of emotions, and I am holding them all in. Hey guys, I'm Sarah, or the Hype Goblin. The Hype Goblin channel is my channel. It's a charity channel because I don't need to get paid to just do the things that I do for fun. My charity of choice is I Need Diverse Games. They champion diversity in the video games that we know and love, and in the industry overall as a whole. And they bring a lot of good, inclusive dialogue to the table when they are assisting developers and making their presence known at conventions. So if you haven't checked them out before, go check them out. And yeah, like Satan said, everything on this channel, it all goes to charity. Your bits, subs. If you do decide to direct donate to me, I don't keep that. It goes right back to a charity. You're welcome to donate at any time through my channel, but we strongly recommend that you go to the links in our chat to donate to the charities directly, because then, Papa Bezos doesn't get any of that money. And it just goes straight to charity. And if you donate $5 to $10, you get to work with this really cool lady. Her name's Satan. She DMs this game, and she'll let you create an NPC for our world that is a prominent person in the world, and we'll interact with regularly. So take advantage of that.
Which reminds me, I have to reach out to Scott because he donated. And that's amazing. And sorry about that. My week last week was super busy. But I will be contacting you if you're here. If you're not, I'll contact you through Discord. To create this NPC. So we'll do that. Yeah. Thank you everybody so much for watching. You guys have been amazing. I love your face, Sarah. Love having you here. Love playing with you. I love all your faces. And this game couldn't be possible without any of these people. This is a collaborative storytelling show game. I narrate, but none of this could could happen without any of you.
We build it all together.
Yeah, hosting,
Mhm.
maps, characters, world building, everything. We've been working together, and I just want everybody to know how hard everybody here works. It's not just me.
It's no
So,
work.
yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And on that note, we will see y'all next time, 9 a.m. EST, Sunday mornings. We will be back, and I think we'll be leaving court next time. I don't know. We'll see. We got stuff to do. But anyways, y'all have a great day. Drink some water. Eat a healthy snack. Take your meds if you have meds to take, and go out and just be an awesome human. We'll see you next time. Bye.
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 Oh gosh, I didn't have it ready. Hang on.